Hi, everybody. Did you guys get your words of the day? Can you guys pronounce your words of the day? Aeroneurosis. You know what? I could update that to have Wuglets pronounce them. I just thought of that. I mean, you wouldn't get it right all the time, but you could give it a try. I never thought about that. Write that down. Somebody remind me to do that in the stream suggestion channel. Someone remind me. I want to add that. I want to add that. All right, hello everybody. Welcome. I hope that everything's not too loud. The setup's a little bit strange today. Look at all this look at this chat. You guys are huge today. What's going on with this? You guys are huge today and you're over there. You're usually up here. Today you're over there. I don't know what's, you guys like that? How do we feel about this? How do we feel about big chat? I don't know how I feel. Actually, what is this playlist? Oh, we're listening to, too many songs. Hold on. There we go. Now you guys can hear the good stuff. The Nintendogs music. As intended, as Blanc intended. Looks very old school in a good way. Slash pause. Hi, Grass. Welcome in, everybody. I saw some of you guys come in. Get your words of the day. Phonoscopes. What is a phonoscope? What even is that? That sounds like linguistics, but I don't know what that word is. A phonoscope is a company. Phonoscope communicate. All right, that's not what we want. We don't want that. Hi, Rion. Speaking of Rion, guys, one in chat if you play a competitive shooter. Any competitive shooter. Just any competitive shooter. Deadlock, Overwatch, Valorant, Counter-Strike, etc. Okay. When you play that competitive shooter, do you participate in communications? Do you say things like, "Check it on point"? Check it on point? I don't have results yet. But I've been very... So we were over on Rion's chat last night and he was talking about how, like Deadlock, you know, if you ever play Deadlock, I guess everyone in Deadlock is pissed off all the time. I don't even know what you'd say. They always be like, doorman on middle lane. Just in a really angry, in a way that makes you sound like you're in trouble. Apparently that's how they talk to each other in Deadlock. They're not very polite. They're not very nice. They're not very happy to see you. Whereas in Overwatch, they sound like Valley Girls. They go, you guys know what uptalk is? You guys know what uptalk is? Uptalk is when you like everything sounds like a question, even when it's a statement. This is a statement, but you kind of have it go up. Corporate minimalism chat box. Hey, okay. I don't want to shit on Squonk chat too hard because I was very lazy. I didn't have a lot of time to customize it. It could get better. I'm not a big fan of it either. Yet, this is not a fair assessment of Squonk chat, okay? I don't want to shit on Squonk chat without giving it its fair shake, okay? Okay, but it's called Squonk chat. I'm just not used to it. So if you guys are familiar, I usually use a thing called Slime to stream. And there was an issue with Slime to stream where they lost, like something broke with the authentication with Twitch servers. So I could no longer connect it to my Twitch chat, and it broke. And I looked at their support, and it was like, it'll work in a month. Come back next month, and it'll work. And I needed to have chat on my stream before a month passed. So Squonk chat it is. This is so sad. Yeah, I don't know why it's so hard for someone. I mean, okay, sorry, I sound like an asshole when I say that because I know that it's difficult to create good programs and stuff. I'm not saying, anybody can create stream elements, but not Zionist. Clearly it's a difficult thing to do. Otherwise I do it myself, which I haven't done. So it's hard. Don't get me wrong. It takes a lot of effort to do that. But like, it's what the people want. Hi, Arun. Arun, did you win? Did you beat the game? Welcome in. Hi, Arun. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hi. Figuratively. Oh, you're here figuratively. I get it. You're not really here. You're streaming. I understand. I understand. You're just here figuratively. It came for your word of the day. Whoa. Okay. Well, enjoy your word of the day. They are polite, but they sound frustrated. Deadlock people like to keep it as concise as possible. They're just... I have a lot to study. I thought I could figure this out in like a couple days. Came figuratively. Yeah, you came figuratively. No, so I've been very interested in studying, like figuring out how dialects, particularly prosody. Guys, have I taught you what prosody is yet? Do we know what prosody is? Don't say Prosity's nuts. You guys know what prosody is? Prosody is it's like the rhythmic, the intonational thing. Like the intonation of the way you speak is prosody. So we can talk a lot about, like, okay, for instance, in my panel, the dialect of VTubing at Offkai, I talk a lot about like the dialect, right? And a lot of that had to do with the vocabulary. I think if you looked strictly at the words used across different video games, it'd be kind of boring and obvious, right? Overwatch has words like payload. Overwatch has words like Soldier 76. Where does that come from? Oh, it comes from the fact that those things are in the video game. But prosody is the intonation. It is how, also, hi Iron, welcome in everybody. I'm so far behind in saying hello to everybody. I'm so rude today. It's so good to see you guys. I hope you guys are having fun. But yeah, if you've ever been involved in like an online gaming community, an element that I don't think is like, it does change across games, but not for an intuitive reason, is prosody. Rion with the 6-7 stream streak. Hi Rion, thank you. Glasdale, hello, how are you? It's good to see you. But prosody is very interesting to me because it doesn't, there's not a clear reason for why. I have a few guesses, but they would just be guesses, you know? If you've ever done a, who here learned about the scientific method in school? What's the first step of the scientific method, everybody? What's the first thing you do in the scientific method? Anybody remember? Anybody remember what the first, ask a question? What's the second part of, the way I taught it was you form a hypothesis. The chat changed, I've been used to it. I'm still getting used to it also. You form a hypothesis, right? So I'm at the hypothesis forming stage. It's two things you is your mom. Rion, you're the second person to do my mom today. Someone else in my Discord DMs. You're not gonna believe this, what they said. I'm gonna keep it anonymous. I'm not gonna leak the DMs. But they literally told me earlier today. I'm still recovering from it. They said, what did they say? They said, doing your mom, doing your mom. You have to observe a phenomenon first. You don't have to. I mean, I guess you would generally want to be struck by inspiration over my hypothesis. But you don't have to observe a phenomenon, right? I guess maybe you do to have like some background to inform my hypothesis. That's like background information. Back in my day, hypothesis came first. So the hypothesis would be something like people in Deadlock sound angry because of a MOBA lineage. And you could then later go deep into why angry in particular. But you could say that like MOBA players have a certain way of speaking. And maybe Deadlock inherits that because all of the Deadlock players come from this history of like League and Dota, etc. Phenomenon, doo-doo. Speaking of doo-doo, oh my god, speaking of doo-doo, we watched Star Wars Episode 1 last night. Not a good movie, but we all learned Jabba the Hutt speaks a language called Huttese. And we all learned that the word for poop in Huttese is poodoo. So that's everybody's word of the week is poodoo. We had a lot of poodoo content over if you guys aren't in the Discord, you missed a lot of poodoo. Bonnie was spelling poodoo in cookies, which was insane. Really impressive. Where's the poodoo? Where's the poodoo? Why is it so hard to get on stream? They should update OBS so it's easier to put images on screen. I swear to God, that's my number one thing. So word of the day for everybody, poodoo. Isn't that one everyone's favorite guy? Guys, did you know? So Star Wars Episode 1 came out in 1991. A lot of you guys weren't born yet, but I happened to be 8 years old during Halloween 1991. Halloween 1991, I was Jar Jar Binks. I wore my mom's vest for Halloween that year and a Jar Jar Binks mask. The marketing worked on children. Have you guys ever seen the lollipop? Everyone knows the Jar Jar Binks lollipop now, right? This is not like news. This is Jar Jar Binks lollipop. We've all seen it. Okay. Context behind that. Context behind what? Oh, my letterbox review? Yeah, where he took his tongue. Okay, yeah, we all know that. Love Jar Jar as a child too. Yeah, something. I don't know. I mean, Star Wars is for children, I guess. Hi, Chanela. Welcome in. It's a hard thing to balance. You know, when you're Star Wars and you have to be like, oh, we need to have this plot revolve around taxes. We also need to appeal to children. So what do? Middle ground. Jar Jar Binks. Easy. Problem solved. You know what I don't like about this new chat box? You can't. I used to have a horizontal version for my just chatting scene. It would scroll across the top, and then like I'd have this one top to bottom over on my 16:9, you know, my gaming stuff, and can't do that anymore. Squonk chat, if you're listening, help. Like the droids that go Roger Roger, but I'm at the cookies. Oh yeah. If you're not seeing movie nights, you're missing some of the context. What's up, bro? What's up, Josiah Buck 22223? Hi, welcome in. Not much. We're just getting started. If you guys are new to the channel, hi, my name is Blanc. I'm a low poly variety VTuber. I play Pokemon. I play indie games. I play retro games. I also talk about language, which we were just doing, kind of. Yeah, tonight we're finally getting to Pokemon Black and White. If you guys like Pokemon Black and White, how are bro? Great question. What's up, Blueberry? Welcome, man. Good to see you. I just didn't get that Mana reference. Tell you a true Muppeteer. Mana? No. A true Muppeteer. I appreciate Muppets from a distance. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing? No, so again, okay. If you're just joining us, we're catching all of the Pokemon and everything. Hi, Quinn. I chilling. The huge. Dude, I love that that's catching on. I love that we're all spelling huge like this. It's great. I feel so passionate about this. So like, I'll have the usual. I'll have the huge. Thank you, Quinn. It rocks. Wait, what rocks? Oh, the way that you just thought rocks? Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I think it's the only thing that makes sense, right? Sit down and try to write down I'll have the huge any other way. I'll have the huge. So I'll explain why ZH is the only thing that makes sense for spelling huge, okay? Now everything before the ZH I don't care so much about. I think this is like you know, with the U. It's a little bit hard to justify. It's hard to read. This makes it easy to read. But ZH is the only way to pronounce ja, and here's why. So S is sa and Z is za. And those are the same sounds, but Z is what we call voiced. So your mouth does the exact same thing with S and Z, except when you say Z, your vocal cords vibrate. And when you say S, they don't. SH is the sh sound, and ja is exactly the same as sh, except your vocal cords vibrate. So burn S doesn't exactly, but with sh and ja, there you go. Right? It's the same situation. It's the same thing. It makes sense. You swap the S with the Z and sh and ja, and you get the ja sound, which is why it should be huge. And I don't let people intuit that. There are a lot of weird sounds like cha. Guys, did you know that cha, CH, and sha? No, sha is not voiced. Sha is voiceless. So in cha and sha is the same sound as sha, but you pronounce a T at the same time. Cha. It's cha. Cha is cha. It's literally sh with a t pronounced at the same time. At the exact same time. Jarona. Luigi, man, you're onto something. You're kind of getting onto my next point. You're kind of getting onto my next thing. Cha-cha real smooth. Right, like it's that's what it is, right? You say ta and sh, you pronounce them at the same time, you get sh. Okay? So what happens if we voice all of this, right? So we go from we can do like ja, right? If we know that sh and ja are the same, but one's voiced, one isn't. What's the voiced version of cha? If you vibrate your vocal cords when you say cha, you get ja, which is J? It's true, it's really weird. Cha and ja are the same thing, and J is just ja from Uge with a D added to it. I swear to God. The ja slide. Kind of, yeah. The letter J is the ja from Uge with a D added to it. Are you guys following? Is this too much? I swear it's how it works. The cha in Charlie and the ja in Jarly are the same, you know, Jarly from the word we all use, Jarly. Those are the exact same sound, except one has a D in them. What's up, Anth? We're going over a linguistics lesson for no good reason, because I felt like it. We're talking about Uge. Oh, Rion said the word Uge, and that activated my special interests. What's up, Anth? Good to see you. Brave Doodle, thank you for the 7-stream streak. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Hold on one second. Okay. Jarona. Yeah. You could arguably type the letter J as ja. I could make a case for this. I could absolutely make a case for this. I won't, because nobody will ever do it. But like, this is kind of what you get it to when you're talking about like when you're talking about how to, like, romaji in Japanese, right? You have to figure out how to, like, imagine if in English we had D, we had sh, we had Z, and we had cha. Okay? Let's say in English we had all of this, but we did not have the letter J. Okay? We did not have this. Like, the sound ja was just not something we ever said in English. Okay? Imagine that. And your job as the person studying this other language that has this thing is to figure out, how do we represent ja in English? You might type ja. Paleo spelling? No, but it happens sometimes, right? Because we have to figure out, how do we represent sounds that don't exist in English to English speakers? So you can imagine a world where, like, we don't have the letter J. What do we do? Like, in that world, I could imagine we make up this. I could totally make that argument. Right? And to be clear, spelling is fake. Remember, spelling is fake. And this is kind of why spelling is fake, right? The letter J contains so much. It contains that D and that ZH sound, etc., and so on. There's a similar thing with other letters, voice, non-voice spellings. Oh yeah, absolutely. P and B, p, b, same sound, different voicing. Z, S, G, K, T, D. So p, b, z, sa. Actually, these are not paired. So sa, you're getting confused if I do them in that order. Ka, ga, ta, da. What else is there, chat? Can we think of anything else? Maybe a confusing way to bracket them off, but whatever. Yes. So we have so many of these. So many that I can't even think of them. But there are a lot of them. Sa, za, pa, ba, ka, ga, ta, da. Trust me, there are many. There are many. This isn't even about spelling so much as it is making the sound, right? We can represent them with letters. Maybe for my linguicism. No, that's fine. Good. I love this. This is so cool. This is so again, this is the basis of Dog's Time. Remember Dog's Time? I have one dog, I have two cat. I have one cat. I have two dog. I have two cats, right? You make them plural by adding an S. I have two dogs. I have two cats, right? So the G is voice and the T is voiceless. And so the S that you add at the end, it copies the voicing. Even though you spell it with S, the pronunciation of it always copies the voicing of the letter that precedes it. Blank, hi, my brother in Christ, come deliver you my birthday cake. Happy birthday, Blank. What? Get a wow wow wow. Did you know, Blank, if you type like this. Wait, did that not work?
Ow, 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 ow.
There we go. Some variants of ow, 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 ow. Do that. We got a lot of birthdays lately.
Ow, ow,
My birthday
ow, ow,
Blank,
ow,
my birthday
ow.
Kep. Blame enduring. Let's, well, that'd be a cooldown. The ow meter. I want custom sounds for custom things.
Ow, ow,
Dogs.
ow, ow, ow,
Right,
ow, ow.
dogs is spelled with it's pronounced with a Z sound. And the crazy thing about that is that you were never taught to do that. Right? As a baby, you picked up on that and you never make that mistake. You never say katza. Katza. See how hard that is to do? Katza. Katza. But there's the only reason we don't do it is because we picked up that we don't do that as a baby. I want an oa oa. What is an oa oa? What is that? Owa owa bow bow. Bow bow ee. Guys, we're gonna start. You guys know Fuamoko? Bow bow?
Ow, 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 ow.
Brian's starting up ee. We gotta make it happen. Ee. Like a bat. Like a bat. What sound does a wug make? I guess a boing. Boing. What sound does a wug make? Cats. Wug. I don't know. I'm actually not a big fan of Pokemon saying their own name. I always thought that was weird. It sounds, I don't know. It feels like, I understand why they do it. I know they have to do it for marketing reasons, right? You got to get those kids to learn the names of those damn 151 Pokemon. And what better way to do it than to have them go, Charmeleon. But it's so awkward. It's so weird. I don't like it. I wish they could shit on like the Digimon route and just like said full sentences. Been like, hello, my name is Charmander. You're my friend now. I don't know. It's very weird to me. I actually don't know. Regirock? What is it? Regirock goes like, Regirock. It's something like that, right? Regirock goes like, Regirock. Meowth does that. I don't like the idea that Meowth can do it. I don't like the idea that Meowth opened up that possibility. Broken PC, hi, you're totally being inspected. I'm inspecting you so hard. Hi, Broken PC. I was talking, you missed it. I was talking a little bit about the deadlock accent earlier, or the deadlock prosody of language. I have more studying to do. You will be observed in the future. If you catch me joining a voice call while deadlock is ongoing, don't mind me. I'll be sitting in the corner taking notes. You're safe. Don't worry about it. You're completely safe. I'm just taking notes on the way that you talk. I'm observing you and I'm judging you. And I'm not judging you. I'm observing you like a lab rat, like a gaming lab rat. It's totally safe. And you're don't worry. Your data is safe with me. It will not be used in an LLM. It'll just be used for myself. And I will say, oh my God, I figured it out. The deadlock accent is when people are mad. Wants in deadlock languages. It's more like the deadlock. It's the way deadlock players speak to one another is what I'm really interested in. What I want to know, is like how is the way that deadlock players speak to each other unique from the way that other Pain Big Hi, good to see you guys. If you're not following Charles Entertainment Beansprig, they just had an epic Poggers debut. It was really good. I was there. You missed it. Sorry you missed it. It's too late. But you should go to their channel and watch them when they're doing other things with their debut. The debut's only the beginning. The debut's only the beginning. Remember, I taught you guys that. I taught you guys that in the thing. Guys, what does debut mean? Guys, why do we say debut and not first stream? Because it makes it special. Because it encodes a lot more. Because when you use it, it tells everyone, oh, I know VTubing. Oh, I know what a debut is. I know VTubing. Henry, hi, good to see you. Because days are beautiful. Debut? Oh, because I see what you're saying, Bram. I see what you're saying. Very clever. Hi, Nyari. You're not gonna open the guys. I had like 2 coconut Dr. Peppers. It was a little bit too much. So I'm wired on all this soda. Oh, I know VTuber. You say the word Oshi, everyone knows what you're talking about. Everyone knows what you're talking about. Everyone's like, oh, you know VTuber. Because my favorite animated Twitch streamer, my favorite anime Twitch streamer is blah 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 blah. Dr. Creamy Pee Pee, my favorite, and I ran out of. Get some more. It's so good. I had to buy it on the internet. It's ridiculous. They don't have any. Works over some cracking open a Stozer. Ooh, hell yeah, dude. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Welcome to Dr. Pepper. Pre-stream is bold. Yeah, I'm bouncing off the walls. It's okay. We got a lot to get through. I'm poor. We should put it on your throne. You should put it on your throne. Everyone should pitch in to buy Charlie Bean Sprig some Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is amazing. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so goddamn good. It's so goddamn good. That's my favorite new addition to our communalect. Dialect of a community. I love so goddamn adjective. You guys know where this comes from? You guys know where so goddamn adjective comes from? Dessert? Well, we'll get to that. Well, fine. Okay. At Block and Chat, you want to be assigned to dessert. But while you guys type that, I will be talking about so goddamn adjective. Yeah, it's J-Spins. It's J-Spins. We love J-Spins. So if you guys don't know J-Spins, J-Spins is one of my oldest, bestest friends on the World Wide Web. She used to go so goddamn true. She'd go so goddamn true. And it just stuck. It just stuck so hard. All right, I need to think of desserts now. Unless you guys still want to be ice cream. I like ice cream. Ice cream, cheesecake. That's like all the ice cream. That's all the desserts that I need. Henry, you are panna cotta. Charlie Bean Sprig, you're macarons. Quinn? Oh, Quinn, you're also kind of macarons, but I gotta change it up. Quinn, you're eclairs. Rion, you are... Huh. Rion, you are... And you're gelato. Oh, hi, Cody. Welcome in. So goddamn Cody. Cody, I just got my... I just finished before stream. Guys, I got my email to fill out my my survey for Mnemonic on Kickstarter. If you guys didn't know, Cody is making a game called Mnemonic. I don't know if you can still back it, but my command is still going to link you to the Kickstarter. I just got my survey. I filled it out. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Check your emails if you backed it. Make sure you fill out the survey and get your stuff. All right, we were on... Rion is... Yeah, so we got Rion. Rion is gelato. Nyari, you're banana bread. Bonnie, you are tiramisu. Iron, you're lemon bars. Weaver, you're pecan pie. Cody, you are... Cody's matcha soft serve. Blueberry, you are blueberry pie. Luigi man, I'm gonna give you fudge. Peanut butter, peanut brittle. Hi Slug. Slug, what dessert are you, Slug? At Blanc and Chat to get assigned to dessert. Marie, hi. Marie, you are you're peach cobbler. Fitting? Of course. Also, don't forget to get your words of the day. Slug? Ooh, Slug's favorite is tiramisu, but I think Slug is creme brulee. Creme brulee is what Slug is. It's hard to deny. Love cobbler, good pick. Cobbler's really good. You got cobbler vibes. I don't know what to tell you. It's not even that you eat cobbler, it's that you are cobbler, you know? You have a hard exterior. I don't know if that's what I'm getting at. I don't think that's what I was getting at. I just thought it made sense. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just made sense. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about communalect. So can you guys think of any words in your communities, whether it's the Blanc Squad community or like your own community or a different community that you're in? Community dialect, like words or phrases or just ways of speaking that belong to your community. Bow bow. Bow bow is a good one. Bow bow. Hell yeah, fudge. Bow Bow's a good one. Yeah, and the repeating Bow Bow when others say Bow Bow. It's a really good communal act because the call and response is like a way to denote, hey, I'm in this community, right? Oobleck? What is Oobleck? What is Oobleck? Feels like a character from like a DreamWorks movie. How to make what the hell is Oobleck? It's a thing? Magic mud? Oobleck, also called magic mud, is an easy to make substance that has some interesting physical properties. Oobleck is an example of a non-Newtonian fluid. I guess a slug made of Oobleck would be interesting. Bow Bow Loop. Yeah, the Bow Bow Loop. Friends and I used to play dolphin sound effects at shows. Like SpongeBob? Like, how the fuck are you? But with dolphin noises? I know, Guys, do I not have homeschooled kid energy? You're not gonna convince me that I don't have homeschooled kid energy. I know I have, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. Also, Spaghetti, hi, good to see you. Cornstarch and water? I don't know. I was homeschooled. The term fragmental players comes from American side of the Vietnam War where they killed superior officers with grenades. Damn. Jesus. I mean, like, it can come from that, but like, who knew that's where it came from, right? Why is Poodoo back? What with Poodoo? Oh, Bonnie, we were talking about Poodoo earlier. Terms from my other circle. I just think it's interesting, right? To have these words that are like so goddamn adjective. Bow Bow is a good one. Poodoo is becoming one. We're taking that from Star Wars. That's a Blanc Squad word now. That was Swedish alphabet cookies. That was a photo from Bonnie on the Discord on that Poodoo. We were talking about Poodoo earlier. I was talking about, it was very important. It was very important to the point that I was making. Cornstarch and water thing in a homeschool lesson. I don't know. Listen. I have my, they can't think of my college degree, right? I went to real college and, guys, when I was homeschooled, I didn't really do a lot of like school. Okay. I just went on the computer. And luckily I was pretty self-directed and curious as a child. So I would just go to the Wikipedia and be like, tell me about language. I want to learn about language. Thingamo, short and sweet way to say good morning. I feel like I got it from Sharks News Servers directly. Oh, wait, Gumo is explicitly from the Outpost. That's from Runex's community. It's short for Guten Morgen, which is German for good morning. A lot of army getting content came from Army Linky. That makes sense because there was a lot of, you know, it's like Counter-Strike and stuff, right? A lot of early video game stuff came from there. Student Ajax and Overwatch esport. Wait, what is Ajax? I know C9. I know, what is this? What is this song? Are we listening to Mario Kart Far Away? Oh, there's a Mario Kart toy in Nintendogs. Let's just Animal Crossing. This works. This too chill? That's fine. I'm okay with chilling. For Lucio player Ajax who died mid-ult. Oh, when he was breaking it down. Using B and then dying before it was off. That must be modern. Am I having a stroke? No, I don't think so. Why would you be? I mean, I'm not qualified to answer that. German? Do we have a German speaker in chat? Twice in the same game? Oh my god. I remember in the very early, I forget what the word was, but in the very early days of Overwatch, there was a pro Genji player who was really bad at getting his ult. And so there was I forget what the word was, but there was a special word for like generating ult at like absolute base level. Do you want a German speaker in chat? No, you don't gotta go get one. You don't gotta go get one, but I said Guten Morgen and Luigi Man got excited. I mean, it's always fun to have new language speakers in chat, but no, I don't like need it for anything. I just get excited. Prowler peeps just spam random words because of being a meter genesis. Oh yeah, speaking of Prowler, we're using Squonk chat now, which I think I gotta customize some more. I gotta get used to it. Only friends with the German teacher. Oh, that's really cool. I gotta learn German. German's a big blind spot for me. You're minoring in German? Oh, that's cool. What are you majoring in, if I can ask? I tried to minor in Japanese, but they wouldn't let me because there was too much overlap between my major, linguistics, and Japanese, which I think is weird. I think that you should be able to qualify for like a billion majors, you know, if it's like, oh, well, you took all the classes. Like, you have the knowledge of someone who did the minor. So just put it on the resume. Maybe I'll do that anyway. I don't know. I don't think I fully qualified for a Japanese minor because I stopped at some point. Things like cake, vigorless, the entire alphabet. Abba, ka, da, we. I'm so passionate, Bonnie, about how to pronounce this letter. The Canadians have it wrong. They think it's Zed. And I'm sorry. The Canadians, the British, and the Europhiles, the same people who have like their phone, they live in America and their phone is set to 24-hour time. They're always like, oh, it's Zed. I don't see as Zoe, but it's like B, C, D, E, G, P, T, V. It's not bed, said, dead, ed, ged, ped, ted, ved. Right? Why wouldn't Z rhyme? Z. Why wouldn't it be Z? A, bed, C, said, dead, ed, F, ged, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, ped, Q, R, S, ted, U, ved, W, X, Y, and Z, right? Like it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Only ever heard of Z, not Z. Well, that's, so in America, it's definitely Z, but it's primarily in America. Actually, okay, here's another reason that proves why Z is correct. Canadians do the funniest thing. Canadians are so funny when it comes to how to pronounce that letter. Because what Canadians do is, so they, a lot of, oh, hi, Sleepy. You say both? Thank you, Canadians have to confirm. Yes, Canadian, yes, Sleepy, can you tell me if this is correct or not? I'm gonna describe your life and you have the opportunity to weigh in, okay? You can tell me if I'm wrong, but this is my understanding of how Canadians function, okay? So Canadians, they grow up watching children's television, Sesame Street, Dora the Explorer, whatever. They're watching imports from American television. And in that American television, they learn the alphabet from Cookie Monster. And Cookie Monster says Z. So they grow up and they say Z, they learn Z, they do all this stuff. And they don't think about it at all. They go about their youth, their prepubescent youth saying Z. W, X, Y, Z. Okay. And then they get to around high school age and it becomes a point of like identity. You're like, oh shit, I'm Canadian. I'm not supposed to say Z. And at like an individual level, they flip. They're like, oh, I mean Zed. Canadians have to say Zed. I'm supposed to say Zed. I'm fucking up. And that's how it works. That is why they say Zed. Right, but they naturally say Z. They have to like beat it into you as soon as you're old enough to conceive of like what your nationalistic identity is. You flip. And it's crazy. It's the funniest thing to me. I love it so much. Forced right, literally it's forced right-handedness. It's forced Canadianness. It's forced. It's so funny. Right into my world building. Canada, Edland. What is Edland? Where did you go? That was scary. Did I disappear? Hello? Did something happen? Did my stream fuck up? I didn't notice anything. She could have slapped my hand with a ruler. She would have. But that's what's happening. You still see me? What was that about? I don't know. Was it my internet? Was it the whole stream or was it just me? I'm like dipping into the floor. Oh, weird. My tracking, guys, my tracking is not very good. I use a webcam. I don't use iPhone. Who has money to have a dedicated iPhone just for tracking? My model? Weird. I didn't see it. Fell backwards a bit. I'm an old man. I lean back. You guys ever do that where you lean back in your chair and you just fall over entirely and you die? It hurts. It hurts a lot. And I do it all the time. I have to lean back all the time. Sleepy, congrats on your front of the centipede. I love how it's only you and Tomato who ever do that redeem. You guys are fighting each other for the front. So who is it, by the way? Oh, it's Bram. Is Bram still here? Does Bram know that they're it? I hope Bram knows. Oh, hi, Bram. Good to see you. If you guys didn't know, we're playing a constant game of tag here in this chat, where if you're it, you get the it roll in the Discord, and your name after being it, you exclamation mark tag like this. I wonder if I can do it. You guys gotta pick somebody who's in the Twitch chat. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm not allowed. Where you go? Thank you, Rion. Turn off my death tracking when I had a 3D model because I have ADHD and sway forwards and backwards when I'm nervous. But I like that. Let's check this out. If I roll back in my office, isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? Not allowed to play tag. Yeah, I guess I can't because you guys can't tag me. My liege, don't fall. I'm just leaning back. Maybe turning off depth would be good. I never thought about that. No, I need to lean back a lot in real life because Penny needs my lap. Waiting for him to fall. I can't lie. No, I'm not literally leaning back. I'm just rolling back. How good sleep he's at now. It's a good thing. It means people love you. Only the most popular people are it. My liege, the vertigo. I get vertigo pretty badly too. Vertigo fucks me up. Can't get me sleepy. No, you can't. I've been perceived. Everyone's perceiving you. Become perceived. But anyway, yeah, so for tonight's agenda, we are finally getting on to Generation 5. Let me get some what do I want to listen to right now? Everything's so chill on my YouTube. You know what? Mario Kart. Mario Kart's always safe. Mario Kart World, 10 hours. Mario Kart or Balatro. I've been so uninspired with music lately. I don't know what to listen to ever. Okay, let's head over to this scene. I hope it works. My chat still works. Let's go. Like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. So you're stuck here for 10 minutes. You can't go anywhere if you were planning on it. But yeah, we got a lot of changes on stream. Mostly my chat. Paya! Hi, Paya. Good to see you. Dystaxic. Are you dystaxic? Do you have dystaxia? What is dystaxic? You can't do your taxes? Oh shit, you guys. Before ad break, we gotta do a poll. I didn't think to do this. What is our Gen 5 starter? Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott. 10 minutes on the poll. You guys get to pick. And also we get to figure out the nickname. But we'll get to that after we choose it. How you doing, Paya? Good to see you. If you guys don't follow Paya, you should go watch her stream tonight. She's gonna be streaming while I'm streaming. And I'm very sad that I won't be there. So be there on my behalf. Say hi to her for me. Snake Lad, give me the snake. Well, you guys gotta vote. It's a democracy. I like letting you guys pick because I always pick the the fire type. I always pick the fire type. Someone was asking earlier. I forget who. Someone was like, Blanc, this is your first time playing Generation 5. The answer is no. I played this when it came out. Generation 5, kind of important to me. So I grew up with Generation 1. I'm an old man. 85 stream streak! Oh my god, Paya, that's so many. Thank you for the streak. No, so I played Generation 1 when it came out. And I've played all of them since they came out, ever since they came out. But like, Generation 5 was the first generation that kind of felt like Generation 1. Because if you weren't there for Generation 1, you don't know how truly everywhere Pokemon was at the time. Like, Pokemon was everywhere. Pokemon was just, it was everything. It was like, there's a thing that they say now where like, there's a loss of monoculture with the internet age, right? On the internet, you get to go to like interact with what you want. Before the internet, you had to like watch TV, and whatever was on TV was what you watched. And you go to work, and everyone would be like, "Oh, you see that episode of Frasier last night?" You know? And now we don't have that because like we can all watch whatever we want. But Pokemon was like definitely part of monoculture. What are we supposed to do here? Check out the gift box. You put Pokemon in. Oh, I guess. Okay, guys. I guess I don't know why that feels cruel. Well, now we have time to kill. Guys, Tepig is losing. What the fuck? Tepig is losing so bad. I wasn't expecting this. What the hell? Wolf! Well, thank you for the sub. Guys, we're currently doing a poll for Generation 5 starter. For do you guys want how do I show you guys these better? Hi. Tepig, Snivy, Oshawott, J-Spins, hi! Tepig might go? Tepig's losing badly. Tepig is losing badly. Jason, we were just talking about you. About how you're a trendsetter. You want Tepig more? No, Tepig is, I like Tepig. I like Tepig a lot. I think Tepig, I'm not a huge Embor fan, but I think Tepig is very good. Me, whoa. We were talking about So Goddamn True. We're talking about Communelect and how So Goddamn True has entered the Communelect. I like everyone like Oshawott now. The hate was so forced. Who hated Oshawott? I don't feel strongly about Oshawott either way. You did my part. Thank you, Glasdale. Thank you, Glasdale. Everyone's saying it as well. So I've seen it escape like our circles. I've seen it in other, I mean like adjacent communities, but like people who are not in the Blanc squad, who don't know, probably don't know J-Spins, have been going like so goddamn blank. 1984 Oshawott or bust. What's 1984 Oshawott? What have I done? You're a trendsetter. Hi, Karnan. Beleaguers. Fans of Justin Beleague. Watching to be so H start. Wait, to be so honest, watching TB so H start entertainment. That's crazy. That's so fun. Yeah, J-Spins is famous now. Yeah, make sure you cite your sources. It's hard when you're a trendsetter to get your credit, you know? Like you guys know the assignment redeem? You guys know the assignment redeem? What's it called? Blanc assigns chat something? You guys know every fucking streamer has the assignment thing now. Make sure Tepig wins. Oh, well, you got like half the thing left, right? Credit me, Rogue. But like, how do you get credited for being a trendsetter, right? You just don't, and you gotta live with that. You gotta live with that. I mean, Tepig's doing pretty good. It's only two up from Oshawott. We get a little bit more security there. 6. Wow, Rion said the exact same thing, Rion. 6, 7. I'm glad you guys are on the same brain. It's a good thing. Yes, my babies Larvesta and Volcarona are in this gen. Dude, I love Volcarona, but it's so hard to use because it like takes forever to level up, right? So because we're twins. Oh, cool, nice. Twins can steal. My Purloin, my Liper. Yeah, let me look at the Pokedex. What are the good ones? Oh, is it weird that I like Musharna? Is it weird that I think Musharna is kind of cool? Maybe not. No. What's the baby Musharna? Muna. Like, what the fuck is this? I love that they tried. I love that they did this. I love that they went out on a limb and they were just like, yeah, we could do this. You can't stop us from doing this. Yeah, we got egg with legs and flower. Like, floral design Pokemon. I don't know. I think it's cool. Just like, do whatever. Hate Gen 4 but has Weavile and DS. I like Weavile a lot. I also, who said I hated Gen 4? Gen 4 was a pain for this challenge. By the way, X check. Yeah, we finished Gen 4. Mel Kairos, hi. Wait, Tepig and Oshawott are tied, you guys. It's all tied up now. We got a very strong thing. Somebody a tapier design that makes you think so. Oh, you know what? You're right. Yeah, that's our second tapier. You guys know who else is a tapier? Drowsy. Where are the tapier heads at? Where are my tapir fans at? Drowsy. Yeah, I think Drowsy is cool. You've never seen a tapir? Like as a kid, I learned about Drowsy before I learned about tapir. And it's so goddamn drowsy. Also, your mom. Why is everyone talking about my mom tonight? Hi, you're the third person to do that to me tonight. What the fuck? You should. My mom's a nice lady. Look at this. That's literally Drowsy. Down to the multicolored body. So goddamn your mom. So goddamn your mama. Talking to your mom and now ours. I guess that's fair. I guess it's payback for talking to your mom. Guys, it was so funny. I was talking to somebody at Off Guy and they were like, we should have a stream about language sometime. And they were like, you know who we should have on you know who you should talk to on your stream is my mom, because my mom has a very unique way of talking. And I was just like, dude, everyone wants my mom. Everyone wants me to talk to their moms. That's a tapir? That's a tapir. That is a tapir. Hi, Lady Ace. Welcome in. Good to see you. But I'm like, everyone wants my mom. Everyone wants their moms to be on my stream. I'm like, I don't know. If they're down, I'm not going to say no. I love tapir. I think tapirs are cute. I freaked out. We went to TwitchCon, which was in San Diego in 2025. Is anybody going to TwitchCon this year, by the way? I'm not going to TwitchCon. I don't give a shit about TwitchCon. TwitchCon sucked. I'm not going to TwitchCon. I do not want to go to TwitchCon. No. Okay. It's crazy how desperate they are though. Have you guys been getting these offers? I got all these notifications that are like, if you go now, we'll give you some video games. We'll make the party cheaper. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to go. So goddamn many offers. Wait, so goddamn offers. So goddamn offers. Karnan, you're it. Karnan's it. Offkai number 1. Offkai was like what I wished TwitchCon was gonna be, you know? Oh my god, Oshawa and Tepig, 14-14. We got about a minute left on the clock, you guys. It's gonna be also. I feel so sad for Snivy. I feel so sad for Snivy. What the fuck? That's so goddamn sad. Tepig? Are we gonna bribe people now? No bribery. That's the rules. You got to do it without bribery. No bribery. Number 2 out of the 3. What's with the Oshawott hate? Offkai number 1, said Mario. But TwitchCon? Oh, I was saying TwitchCon sucked. I'm saying TwitchCon sucks. I don't like TwitchCon. I went to TwitchCon 3 times. First year I went was in Vegas, and that was pretty cool. I actually liked the Vegas one. I don't know if this was my first one, but TwitchCon Vegas was cool. Then in 2024 I went to San Diego and it was okay. And then TwitchCon 2025 I was like, this is fun and all. I was there for like 3 hours and I went home. Like Oshawa, but I don't know. Guys, it's 14-14. Don't make me tie break. Someone please break the tie. Or we'll do a lightning round. We'll do a lightning round if I have to. With them at a draw, Snivy wins. No. Tepig pulled up with that. What? Tepig? Who was the last Tepig voter? Tepig wins at the last minute. Putting that in stream discussion. I swear to God, not rigged. Not rigged. Fuck you, mom. What do we name? I feel like naming Tepig. Wait, I want to name it Lechon, but there's already Lechonk. But now, Tepig didn't win. Whose stream? Mine or yours? Name him Gordon? Why Gordon? Oh, because Freeman? Does anyone else name the Tepig Rune? We're name him Gordon. I think Gordon's a good name. Because Half-Life, right? Idiot Sandwich? High density! Dude, karaoke broke my brain. Every word that ends in itty, I just think of clarity. Just, replace clarity with density, because Gordon Ramsay. But Gordon Freeman from Half-Life. Okay, hold on, we can fast forward now. We can play the game now. Did I skip nicknaming? No, this must be one of those weird games where it's like, you're only borrowing it right now. Why are you my density? I don't know. What the fuck happened to the room? Pokemon are amazing, but they're so strong. How many times we had a Pokemon fight indoors, and this is the first time it's fucked anything up? That's wild. Oh, 2 in a row? Was this the first? This must have been the first generation where they had two rivals. I don't know why they did that. I guess they wanted a boy rival and girl rival. Cover 2 genders, 2 of the many genders. All right. You guys think they'll let us pick our pronouns in Pokemon Wind? I'm always calling it Pokemon Woowa. It's not Pokemon Woowa, it's Pokemon Wind and Waves. But Generation 10. You think they'll go the Tomodachi Life route and let us pick things? Gen 4 and 5 and do this. Juniper asked me to name it Gen 4 and 5 do this. Oh, I see. I just want to name it. Also, wait, is this... What is my cross transceiver? A fancy name for a phone. Okay, so this is the first generation where Pokemon are not all caps. We're not going to draw Grahawk some Stormglass when the rest are Rokurono show. We can, although Karnan, don't forget. No, wait, you're it. I meant to check the it. I don't know why the shout out came. I'll shout you out anyway. Remember, you're still it. You might want to tag somebody before you go. It was good content. How do YouTubers yelling for Tepig voting? I was there for voting. Well, thank you for hanging out for the vote, Density. Have a good night. Bianca's house. Empty. I don't know how this game goes, and I'm gonna go fast anyway, and I'm not gonna know what's happening. No, 1,000 times no. Finally, a reasonable parent who has reasonable opinions on making their 10-year-old children travel the world. What? That's a secret, okay? What's the secret? Remembering. Are we gonna nickname it yet? Yeah, here we go. Gordon. Gordon's a nice name for a pig. Gordon. Okay, with the nickname Gordon. Yes. Gordon's the name. Oh, tagging Maroon while she's streaming. Evil. It's evil. I think that's odd Pokemon you encounter. I know what a Pokedex is. But yeah, I don't know what do we know about Generation 10 so far? We know it takes place in the ocean. And like it's like Southeast Asia in particular, right? Or is that just a guess? We know that there's the 2 Pikachus that saw you from across the room. I've seen a lot of speculation that like the Pikachus are like a form of shape-shifting legendaries. I don't know if I like that. I'd be kind of upset. Woo! Southeast Asia! It looks incredibly Southeast Asian. I agree. It looks like it. Yeah, Bram, what's your question? Hit me with it. What is your question? I'll say the Asia maxing. I just think we need to get away from like Europe, you know? There's so many European Pokemon games. We've only had 1 game in America. I would love a South American. Put a Pokemon game in Chile. Oh, that's so cute. They take their first step into Route 1 together. Jax, hi! Guys, we have ads in 1 minute, by the way. It's good to see you guys. If I disappear, it's because ads. We'll be back soon. How's it going? It's going good, Jax. Hope you're doing well. Called the Book of... I don't know how to pronounce that either offhand. Let me find out. A good example of how words... Is that a... Where does that come from? Do you want to ask me? Do you want to post that in the linguistics and languages channel in the Discord, Bram? And I can look that up later. Because I'm not seeing... Unless I'm not seeing anything. I'm not finding the book. I'm not finding that book. I don't know where it's from. I'm not finding it right now. But I can find out that for you later. All right, we're due for ads. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging. We'll get into the game for real when we return. Don't go anywhere. Do not like him on top. Aside. Type at Blanc in chat. Kep, second person plural. Kana, third person feminine. Marie, first person formal. Rion, third person neuter. Nyari, second person feminine plural. Pikadoodles, third person inanimate plural. That was insane. Getting that Entei so fast. Oh my god. Raikou is not gonna happen that fast. I used up all of my luck tonight. What? What the fuck? How the hell? How the hell? What the fuck? I'll have to misunderstanding Salvador, or more likely, he's also gay. I think everybody in Starbucks is gay. Like, what are the odds that heteronormativity persisted into, like, this reality, you know? Like, you're a fucking animal in space, and, like, you're still bound by, like, Judeo-Christian values? No way. No way. Poop. Parts. Pikachu noticed you. Oh, I farted enough. Hi, Pikachu. You passed the test. Amazing. Even a wild Pokemon can tell that you're good-hearted. I knew that you could pass my test. I'll let you use the Pokeball from now on. He knows I'm good-hearted. That was a Pokemon sound. Yeah, what's that? What's that Pokemon cry?
Pikachu?
He's like, amen. Hell yeah. No. Whoop. This tweet. Unbelievable. Just saw a guy try to put his In-N-Out fries and drink through a TSA security scanner in its own bin. No, I don't. Okay. Kill should go through. They stopped. Kill should go through. Drink! Exclamation mark. You heard kill? Yeah, okay. Are we just gonna stop stream and fix my shit? Yeah. Sid is so upset that the Dylan redeem stopped working. Understandably. Alright, Dylan is working now. I'm good at something broke all of them, I think. Go to In-N-Out. Why didn't they let it through? Why did that get me so hard? It's called In-N-Out Burger. It should go through. Why wouldn't it go through? It's what it literally says on the bag. But how do I say worm backwards? Meow. Meow. Trying to get me to meow. You're trying to get me to meow. What's so funny about meow? You mean like Gary? Like meow. Welcome back, everybody. I figured it out, you guys. So Bram, before an ad break, asked me how to pronounce a word that is Gaelic. The book of, let me write this down for you guys. The book of this word. And I believe it's K1. K1? I believe it's K. Oh my God, this ties into what we were talking about earlier, you guys. Remember when we were talking about the letter J? J? And how if we didn't have the letter J, I would probably spell it J, you know? So imagine if you didn't have the letter W in your alphabet, how would you make the sound WA?
Hi.
Well, Gaelic's solution was to do like this. Grass. Hi, J-Spins. Also, Coaster, hi, good to see you. Say keen or coin all the time, that's different. I think it's K1. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I got to do. This was a very. Listen, I was on the toilet. I was going to the bathroom. I'll double check. I'll double check. Gerona. Exactly, Carden. Exactly. But I think it's like you guys got to pronounce. This is like Weefa, right? Weefa. Maybe it's not K1. Maybe it's Keen. I gotta look it up. I thought it was K1. I looked it up and like I want to believe in Blanc. Well, I could be wrong. Cat, long time no see. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How you been? Let's catch some Pokemon. Heart water. That's a good word. Heart water. Like water that comes from out of your heart. That's a good word. That's a good word. Always interesting to parse. Well, that's the thing about spelling, right? Is like everything's relative to the language that you use. We all learn like phonics, or at least we did. We did if you went to school. You know what? I gotta scooch over so you guys can read the fucking chat. This new layout is gonna kill me for a while. But what was I saying? Oh, we all learn, right? Like L makes the L sound and things like that, but they're not. It's kind of going. The way we're taught kind of works backwards, right? We already had the L sound, and we chose to use this symbol to represent it, right? But different languages can use the same symbol to represent what is a different sound. Someone's saying goddamn, sometimes they say goddamn like a glottal stop, and that's what it's called, saying god, something like god, why do? Emphasis. Emphasis. Well, I actually don't know how to pronounce that. Listen to your heart water. Listen to your heart water. Trickle down, it trickles. But yeah, no, I mean, it's a good reminder that like the way languages, like spelling doesn't indicate anything, right? Or rather spelling, like the sound comes first and we choose a spelling to represent it and not the other way around. We didn't come up with a spelling. And that's why like trying to learn a word from like reading it alone. I think we've all read a book and encountered a word we've never seen before. Oh wait, do we need to catch more Pokemon? I wasn't reading the text. Oops. Oh! I forgot about this feature. Did you guys ever use this with your friends? If you played Pokemon Black and White on a DSi with the camera, you could like video chat with your friends in Pokemon. I think. Unless I'm remembering wrong. Unless I'm lying. That was a crazy thing to have in a Pokemon game. Friends with this NPC all the time. Yeah. Right, but like, exactly. Not the way GOT works. I would say that is a glottal stop. Yeah, GOT. That is a glottal stop. People have an interesting fixation on the glottal stop. Also, what's a good name for Patrat? We caught our first Pokemon of, actually I need to cross off Tepig. Name that Gordon. What are we naming Patrat? Matt Pat, you got it. Low hanging fruit, but I like low hanging fruit. Not a complaint. Patrat, Matt Patrat. Matt Patrat. Gonna fuck me up that I have to change casing. Also, that this keyboard is not QWERTY, it's alphabetical. Who the fuck? Okay. What are we talking about? Every Pokemon in here is a Matt Pat. Does Matt Pat still exist? Where is Matt Pat's Iron Lung? Is Matt Pat gonna make the Undertale movie? All right, Dragon, hi, good to see you. How are you doing? You retired. Good for him. Fired from game theory, but what's he doing now? Just hanging out? He graduated? It's weird how people do that. Like, you know, I understand not wanting to like make it like your grind or like it's your job, but it would be like, I don't know. I think of that if I ever stopped streaming, I can't imagine not coming back to stream when I felt like it, you know? I'd be like, oh, hey guys, you know what? I can't do consistent streams anymore. But like, I'll still be around. I'll still stream when I can. Advocating for proper online safety or something. That's good. Hell yeah. I'll co-sign that. The AVGN retires. Did you guys know that I met the AVGN and he made a video for me for free? Where is that? Where is that? It's pinned somewhere in the Discord. It's somewhere. Ah, I found it. I'm gonna forward it to the stream discussion. Now it's in stream discussion. Piss from a buffalo's dick. Yeah, wait, literally go. Go to stream discussion. I just forwarded it there. Or do we want to put it on the stream right now? I can pull it up on stream. I'm not a coward. Hold on. Give me a sec.
This guy Blanc streams more like a stream of piss from a buffalo's dick. Twitch.tv, more like
hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is real. This is real. This is a real thing. It's a real. This is not AI. Hold on. You guys ready for this?
more like a stream of piss from a buffalo's dick.
Wait. It cut off at the beginning. He goes, this guy Blanc
more like a
streams?
stream of piss from a buffalo's dick. Twitch.tv, more like shit.poopy. What a bunch of crap ass geek idiot baby diaper moron GameCube fecal matter.
I don't know why the only audio where he says my name is cut off, but the beginning goes like this guy Blanc streams more like a stream of piss from a buffalo's dick. That's awesome. Yeah, so if you ever want to watch that again, that lives immortally in stream discussion now. You can always check it out there. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys like it. I didn't know he still resonated with anybody. I didn't know people were still watching him. I mean, I never really, to be honest, never really watched him. I caught on later in life. Oh, I forgot the Team Rocket in this game. This game could have been so good. So, spoilers, the bad guys in their base, they're like Pokemon PETA, but like Pokemon are, you know, highly intelligent. Like they're like, you know, they're like, they can speak language like Meowth, you know? And so the whole point of like this guy is like, oh, Pokemon are smart and they should be liberated. And then the game just goes, actually, we don't believe that. We're just using that to take all your Pokemon. We're gonna convince you to liberate your Pokemon and we're gonna steal them. And it's like, you were so close to having a really good and intriguing plot. You were so goddamn close. And you just gave it up at the end. Nostalgia Critic retires. Have you seen the Renaissance painting of them? I don't know what they're doing in it. There's a picture that goes around Twitter like once every 5 years of the two of them hanging out. And that's all I know about. I never actually saw. Oh, I haven't seen the Nostalgia Critic before, but I know everybody loves his review of Pink Floyd's The Wall. Is that what I'm thinking of? And by love, I don't know if by love I mean has strong opinions about. That's all I know. Yes, they quote unquote love it. I've never actually seen it. Should we watch it in the Discord at some point? Can we do that? Maybe some believed others abused. They abused him? Sure. Would you want to watch? That doesn't sound enthusiastic. Sure, I guess, if we have to. What would you guys want to do for movie nights? We're doing Minions and Monsters. We're doing the new Minions movie. And if you don't like the Minions, you're wrong. I never appreciated the Minions until you guys made me. Ah, boy, it's so good. I saw it in theaters and now I want to share it with you guys. Important internet history. So you want to watch it from like a, well, we gotta get Lillipup. All right, guys, Lillipup name. What if we name it Baboy? Yeah, Rion just said Papoy. We have to name it Baboy. Yes. Meester. Ooh, Meester or Baboy? Meester's also really good. Meester. Meester. All right, we're doing Meester. Gotta cross that one off. Little pup named Meester. Looks like me. It does look like Meester. Found a potion. Hell yeah. Another Meester. Luna the Little Pup. That's a cute name. Now, Meester is the name of, if you guys don't know my friend Paya, she's also a streamer. She has a dog named Meester. Whenever she's on voice call and the dog comes in, she's like, Meester. And now it's just in my head all the time. I'm always thinking about Meester. Off to a good start though. Already 3 Pokemon. Already 3 Pokemon down in the Pokedex. Rainbow Road, it's where you go. Jason's, what if I put on the Mario Kart Wii soundtrack? What would you even do? Chat, how do we feel about Mario Kart Wii as a video game? Cry and scream. How do we feel about Mario Kart Wii as a video game? Wait, do I already have this one? Oh, it's a trainer. I'm stupid. Did I waste my ball? I didn't, thank God. I like Purloin a lot. Kind of fucking rocks. So I loved Double Dash. I was a big fan of Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. So much that me and my friends wrote software to make the GameCube work online so that we could play with each other even though it didn't support online play. Like, we were obsessed with that game. And then Mario Kart Wii came out and I was so stoked for the next Mario Kart. And I remember going home and playing it and it didn't hit the same. It didn't hit the same. It was the same feeling as like playing Melee for years and then Smash Brawl came out and I was like, oh, this don't hit the same. I saw Luna the Little Pup. Oh, I have an Aussie Shepherd. Aw, I love Australian Shepherds. They got, look at those blue eyes. All right, what are we naming Purloin? Can I get some Purloin nicknames in the chat? What do you guys want to name this one? Brawl is so good. What? Brawl was a disappointment. I literally remember, so me and I grew up with 2 brothers, which is awesome because you always have someone to play with. You always have someone to play with when you have brothers. And we played so much Melee, and we were so stoked for Brawl. We stayed up so late to go to the midnight release for Brawl because we were all homeschooled, right? We didn't know where to be tomorrow. So we got the Brawl midnight release and we came home and like we stayed up all night playing it. By the end of the night, we switched back to Melee. We were like, wait, Melee's better. Ear lashes? Pearl, the Pearl, I think Pearl, I can fuck with Pearl. You know what? Pearl. P-U-R-R-L. Pearl. There we go. Same name, different spelling. I like it. I like it. Bruh. Do you not know these things? When Brawl was new, everyone hated it. And I didn't even, like, there were a lot of games that I loved that were hated for their day. Like Wind Waker. Oh my god, everybody hated Wind Waker. When Wind Waker was a new game, everybody hated it. They used to call it, so as a negative thing, right? You know, Zelda, cell shading. They used to call it Zelda. As like an insult. I'm like, oh, that's just Zelda. That's the fake Zelda. But I always loved it. Even as a kid, I always loved Wind Waker. I was so sad when they announced Twilight Princess. I was like, oh no, it's ugly now. Oh, it's brown now. They made Zelda brown. I know, it's so sad. No, Wind Waker is great, but it's not finished. You guys know The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is an unfinished game. They released it before they finished it. Like there were like so many additional planned dungeons. And that stupid little Triforce hunt that they added. Was the expected Yo, hell! Welcome everybody, Bone Man, Huge Jorts! Alright, that settles it. We're naming the next Pokemon we catch. Bone Man, Huge Jorts. What's up, Hell? Welcome in! If you guys don't follow AO Hell, I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to raid her. But if I ever did, if I ever ended stream and for whatever reason Hell was still online, she's like #1 top of my list. I hate how raids work out. You can only raid people who are streaming when you're done streaming, you know? So consider this my raid. Go follow Hell. Go watch Hell whenever she's live. Click that bell. Make sure you're there when she goes live because it's always so much fun. How did your jorts hold up? Yeah, so Hell was working at Wingsfield with Huge Jorts, and it was a lot of fun. And you have to be at the stream to find out what I'm talking about. If you guys are new to the channel, hello, my name is Blanc. I'm a low poly variety VTuber. I play a lot of retro games and indie games, talk a lot about language. We've been talking a lot about language tonight, which is awesome. My favorite thing to do, yap about language. But we're also in the middle of a very long-term project where I am catching every single Pokemon that exists on stream. We just began Generation 5 with Pokemon Black version tonight. We're having a lot of fun. We're up to like 5 Pokemon already. Yippee. It's good to see you guys. You won Kingsfield? Oh, you finished it? Let's go. How did you like it? I'm too big of a coward to go back to it. I'm just a big fucking coward. It's scary. That's my polygons? They're gone. That's why they're called polygons. They're gone. I don't have any high poly models. I have lower poly models. Citrona, hi, good to see you. Loved it. I gotta check it out. I never played it. They're not called poly here's, are they? Yeah, they took my polygons. No, so if you guys don't know me, I VTube as myself. I look like this in real life. And back during COVID, when you guys were all learning how to like garden or like, you know, taking up sourdough making, my friend Voxid was learning how to make low poly models, and he was like, "Hey Blanc, I need to practice. Can I make one for you?" And I was like, "Sure." And I didn't have any cool like original characters. I just gave him photos of me T-posing in my living room, and the rest is history. That's what happens. Like, because I'm Warframe build, you're fine. Literally, as long as, you know, there's whatever. We're just vibing. You're not missing anything. It's not like the movie theater. I'm not gonna get mad at you if you're using your phone while I'm streaming, right? Just pay attention. But anyway, again, if you guys aren't following AOL, one of the best people on Twitch, one of my favorite people on Twitch. Super cool. One of my biggest inspirations, funniest people on the website. Ladies and gentlemen, AOL. Thank you for the raid, and you already know the rules. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to. You can leave. You can raid and run. Okay, so how does this game work? Look at how fancy they get with the 3D. That little tilting action. This was the peak of Pokemon, if you ask me. I know that's a very lukewarm take, if not an ice cold take. Everyone says, "Oh, Generation 5 was the best," but they're right. I concur. I hold the popular opinion. Sometimes popular is correct. That's okay. The limited 3D. I just think it looks good. He is not here. He could be in the trainer's school. How is he the gym leader if he's still going to school? He's still learning how to play? Is this the school? It is the school. Nice. Wait, no, I did come to... Yeah, let's battle. Try the free how the custom. That is Squonk Chat! Because, Slime Chat broke. Citrona, I miss colors. Hi, my name is Blanc and I love shapes and colors. Squonk Chat's cool, no disrespect, but I miss colors. Slime Dad, I miss slime. No disrespect to Squonk Chat, it's just missing features that I like and enjoy. What I miss the most is horizontal. You can customize it, but what I couldn't do is have everyone's names be their Twitch name colors. That's what I like. Let's do this live. How do I set it so that chatter names are the color of their Twitch color? Tell me how to do that and I'll set that and then I'll be happy forever. That's a setting? Yeah, if it's a setting. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's like, I don't know. I miss colors. I didn't do that. That's part of your identity, you guys. Citrona is not just Citrona. Citrona is Citrona and green. Has to be setting. I use the same JavaScript that Chatbox runs on. Ashley, hi, good to see you. If anyone can tell me, I'll give you a big old smooch on the forehead, okay? Deal? I need to find the gym. Which one of you children is the gym leader? I don't want to take a quiz. I want to fight the gym leader. Hi. Where is gym leader? No, not here. Are they gonna make me take a quiz first? Darkspine, hello. Cytochemistries. Is that chemistries of like cells? Yell at Prowler. Thank you. Yeah, go yell at Prowler for me. Oh. Cool. This is the gym that changes depending on the Pokemon that you get, right? Yeah, I have to pick the one that's strong against. I see. I know my tight matchups. Oh, I know tight matchups. If you guys don't follow Darkspine, Darkspine's amazing. Very talented artist. Very cool person. One of my favorite people. They made like my favorite reactive. If you ever see me collabing, I'm probably using a reactive that Darkspine made me. Waiter Maxwell. Waiter Maxwell. Oh, you're strong. Aw, shucks. I mean it. I'm only saying it because I mean it. I'm only saying it because it's true. Defense curl. I don't think I want defense curl. Although defense curl can interact with some cool stuff. Did you guys know, speaking of being in Pokemon school, did you know if you use defense curl immediately before you use rollout, you double the power of rollout? I learned that from Earl's Pokemon Academy and Pokemon Stadium 2, which was like genuinely very useful. Oh, bide? This is gonna hurt really bad. Defense curl. This won't save me. Ooh. Yeah, that did not save me at all. Ember. If Patrat dies, we're fucked because I have not trained up anybody else. Purloin, we can throw out this Pearl as a decoy. Force myself to use Dunsparce. That'll also do. That's the interesting thing about like having challenges, right? Is you're forced to interact with the game mechanics in a way that you wouldn't otherwise, which is also very cool. right, you can kill this Purloin, unfortunately. I don't want to do that. What else is there? Oh, if you use fly, or rather if the enemy uses fly, you can then hit thunder, the move thunder, with 100% accuracy. If you use, so if you're up in the air, you are like, it's like Swift. It is perfect accuracy. There's a lot of little things that stack like that. And I only know the ones that are in Generation 2, because that's all that Earl's Pokemon Academy covered. We need a new Earl's Pokemon Academy. I'm begging you, Nintendo. Make it honestly, make it like a standalone video game now, or like an app. Give me the Earl's Pokemon, like give me the study app. I think it'd be really useful, like a Pokedex that is not just about an index. Did you guys know, by the way, Pokedex is short for Pokemon Index. Have it be not just a index of Pokemon, but also like other information that is cool. Give me all that stuff. And mechanics when I get you. I like them. I think they're cool. I really want to get into whatchamacallit. I really want to get into that one game, Pokemon Champions. Oh, do I have to fight all three of them? So we have to fight the one that we're weak to. Beautiful. Bring back Pokerus. Did they get rid of it? Did they get rid of it because of COVID? They're like, uh-oh, viruses. We're gonna get canceled. We can't have viruses, you guys. And Scarlet Violet. I didn't realize. It's kind of crazy how they had Pokerus be so prominent. Like, it was obviously really difficult to get, but when you had it, the game made a big deal out of it. But it was so not clear how it impacted your game. All right, I guess we're gonna tackle. Ooh, this is actually, we have to use a different Pokemon. Can we get a grass type? What are our options right now? Can we get a Pansage maybe at this point? I'm gonna lose half my money, but I don't care. That's okay. If EV training wasn't really needed anymore, Scarlet Violet, maybe was why. That makes some sense. But even in like, I mean, I guess, so in Gold, Silver, Crystal, instead of which is when Pokerus was introduced, instead of EVs, they had DVs, which were not capped in the same way that EVs are. So there wasn't, you know, I guess it would get you to max DVs faster, but wasn't like super critical to have. Don't free the right of the town, might be misremembering. Pansage in the forest to the right. Oh, hell yes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for knowing the game better than I do. I have not played this generation since I was in college, which was a long time ago. The Pokemarts up? No, they're in here. That's right. This is when they merged the Pokemarts. Pansage from someone in the Dream Yard. In the Dream Yard? Is this the Dream Yard? This is the Dream Yard. I played this game on my phone recently. I love this gen. I have really fond memories of it. I just never went back to it. I'm really overdue to getting back to this. I actually was thinking about replaying it. I recently got, a few months ago, I got an AYN Thor, which is one of those like emulation systems that looks like a 3DS. And I was gonna play this on that and just never, I don't play games for fun. I don't have time to do that. I stream all of my video games. And yeah, never got around to it. But I wanted to. I thought about it. Someone just gives you a monkey that's as strong as your starter. Strong? Wait, so you mean the one that it's weak to? I hope it's Pansage. I need a grass type. I need a grass type. What I need is a grass or an electric. I'll take an electric type. Give me the electric monkey. Give me the electric monkey. I don't love the grass type, generally speaking. I'm not a fan of grass. I feel like grass type is so slow. I get impatient with grass type. Flame charge, this is physical. You don't need odor sleuth. We're not sniffing for truffles. Strong guys who you fight in the gym. Okay, perfect. I like that they do that. That's very cool. All right, how do I get back there? Puzzle time. Oh, sick. What are we naming the Pansage? Basil? I'm gonna name it Basil. Where Pansage named Basil. Pants Sage? I like pesto. What we name it? Pesto. Cabbage? I'm naming it Basil. Hex, hello, good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're well. All right, now we gotta grind the Pansage. We can't get through here? Did you guys ever use the Pokemon Dream thing? Like the website? You could upload your games to a website. What was it, like a Brussels sprout? Or no, what else does it look like? What else does it look like? Not once. I used it a few times. The Dream World was cool. Someone should remake it. You just simply program it. Sorry, I've been doing that a lot tonight. Someone should simply have stream elements that's not Zionist. I get it, it's not easy. I'm not trying to take you for granted, but it would be cool, just saying. You'll bring this back. Wait, they're bringing it back? They're bringing it back? Darkspine, can you post that somewhere, like in the video games chat or something? I have to check that out. I might try to use that if it's ready during this playthrough. Bronto Bert! Hi, Omega, welcome back. Maybe one that is back and functional. Wait, it's functional? I have not heard of this. I am so excited about this information. It is ready? It was so cool. Cause I think something that if you play like modern Pokemon games, like on the Switch and stuff, you might not like, imagine you're playing Pokemon, right? Like on Generation 1 or whatever. And all you got is these little, hold on. I'm gonna find an example. When you played the game, here's fucking Venusaur, okay? That's not Venusaur. Why did the PNG not save properly? So this is Venusaur, okay? In Generation 1, when you wanted to play with your Venusaur, this is the Venusaur that you had. This is what Venusaur looked like, okay? At every generation of Pokemon, the generation like that you see, that is the best, highest quality depiction of that Pokemon you can get. It may seem silly now, but genuinely, the appeal of Pokemon Stadium was, oh my god, play Pokemon and it doesn't look like dog shit. That was the selling. That was how they sold you on it. They were like, Pokemon in 3D. You can see them now. They're not on your blurry Game Boy screen. That was a whole ass selling point. And so even Gen 5, right? The best version of Pansage that you could get was this. You know, you could like watch the anime or whatever. Honestly, the anime was a revelation because you would sometimes catch a Pokemon and you would not fully understand what it looked like until you saw it on the anime. Like the anime would bring it to life. And the best example I have of this for myself, my own personal example, was Mantine. I need to find the Mantine sprite. I did not understand Mantine in Pokemon Gold at all. Here it is. Here's the Mantine sprite. Check this out. Now when you know what Mantine looks like, I can't explain. It's hard to unsee the real Mantine. But when I first saw Mantine, I thought it was some kind of like satellite. I thought it was like it was angled in a way. I thought this was the upright version of it. And like this was its eye. I saw like the eye of the Remoraid on its like wing and thought it was the eye. I thought it was some kind of robot. I did not, this is what I thought it was. And it wasn't until I saw it on the anime that I realized like,
oh, this is Bits. I was about to be so annoying with 50 channel point TDS.
That is Bits. Yeah, that's Bits. That's Bits for a reason. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the 50 cents. But yeah, that's so you didn't used to know what a Pokemon really looked like until you were able to see it on you know, the game. That whole point was see Pokemon look good. That used to be a selling point. So-called free thinkers when Joel Joel the Mantian? Oh, Hex! I loved manta rays. In fact, when I was homeschooled, one of the things I did to like socialize was my family put me in like the city children's soccer league, and I had to join the soccer league. And I got really bored. I was a large child, so they made me goalie. I was a very tall child. It's like, oh, you could be goalie. You can block the entire fucking goal with your body. And I was a very good goalie, but it was boring. But I loved manta rays so much that we had like a meeting to name what our team would be. And I suggested we name it the Manta Rays, and it won. Did I lose the Manta Ray I got you at TwitchCon? No, I didn't. I still have it. I love Manta Rays. Manta Rays are cool. I love them too.
Slowpoke's sprite in silver version was upside down and I had no idea what I was looking at as a kid.
Another really good point. I never played silver. I played gold and I played crystal.
Here, the Tort have a trophy.
Let's look at Slowpoke sprites. I think with Slowpoke, they had a really interesting thing where... What was the interesting thing with Slowpoke? It used to have stripes on its belly. And they got rid of those. I want to play Pokemon Stadium 2 so bad right now. There are Pokemon Silver. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, so wait, here's the Japanese Slowpoke sprite from Silver, where you can get the sprites on its the stripes on its belly. Like, you know what Slowpoke looks like, so it's not that hard to understand what it is. But if you had never seen a Slowpoke before, what the fuck is that? And then this is the American version, where they got rid of the sprites, or the stripes. I keep doing that. They got rid of the sprites. No more soda. They cut him off soda. But yeah, no, like, and that, so not only were these sprites confusing, but like, you didn't know. Full of whimsy. It's a good Pokemon. It's a good Slowpoke. I like Slowpoke a lot. So goddamn da. Oh, Soda's catching on. So goddamn is catching on, and I love it. Is Jaceman still here? We were just talking about how so goddamn X is like escaping Jaceman's control. Random succession lunch today. We have Vsauce's Book of Words called Experience. Don't actually have words called Book of Obscure Sorrows. Maybe wonder if there's a word in there for some nostalgia or something you can't experience or able to experience anymore. So Blueberry, I wouldn't place a whole lot of stock. This is just a philosophical concern of mine. I would not place a bunch of importance on whether or not a word for something exists or not. I don't know if a word exists, but I think in like popular discourse, there's a lot of, so I think maybe some of us have heard that like, oh, there are languages that have 700 words for snow, and that's because snow is very important to their culture. And like the truth behind that is that no, it's actually an agglutinative language, which does basically in agglutinative languages, what they do is they have a lot of prefixes and suffixes. So instead of something like fast, right? So you have like fast or like wet snow, right? Imagine if instead of saying wet snow with a space, wet was a prefix that you could attach to a word and you got wet snow. It's really not accurate to say that you have a million words for snow, when what you really have is your grammar has you attach affixes to a base form. Wet snot. Wet snot. Dry snot. Wet snot. So like, you know, so you get a lot of this like popular ascribing importance to the fact of whether or not a language is a word for something. And the concept being expressible with or without a dedicated word for it, like, is usually true. You might take issue with this, but all languages can express all concepts. And that's one of the things that makes languages really cool. All languages can express all concepts. Could be words or phrases. True. Did I lose that gym fight? I did lose that gym fight because I forgot to save my pan sage for later. My basil for later. The movie Arrival taught me. Yeah. Has anyone seen the movie Arrival? Has anyone seen the movie Arrival without prior knowledge about linguistics? Soda, can you want to hang out right now? No? No, you can't. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you asking. Arrive at this. 100 words for snow nab. Snow grab. Ugh. Yeah, the movie Arrival. Haven't seen it. Okay, so the movie Arrival. Spoilers. The movie Arrival is about aliens come to Earth and they have a writing system. And remember, guys, writing is not language. First strike. Writing is not language. And their writing system is non-linear. You know what else kind of has a non-linear writing system? Or I'll do you one better. Has a non-linear like word order, kind of, sort of, asterisk, Latin. Anyway, so non-linearity in human language has been done a little bit. What's my point? Okay, so in Arrival, there's this alien species that has a non-linear writing system. And the linguist in the movie learns the writing system over time. And as she learns their non-linear writing system, she slowly begins to perceive all of time in a non-linear fashion, because the better you understand the alien's language, the better you get at perceiving time and the world and the universe the way that the language does. Which is not how language works. The language that you speak does not determine the way you perceive reality. And that's been, there are a few different varieties of what we call the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. And it's very dangerous pseudoscience. So the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, now there are strong and there are weak versions of the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. But the underlying statement is that the language you speak determines how you perceive things and how you process the world. And it's not true. And it's historically been used to say your language is different from white man language. And so that's justification that you're stupid. Is hyperfixating? Yes. Just like learning language. Yeah, no, languages are great. Learn languages, right? Learn languages. It's great. But I'm just it's cautionary tale against the themes of the movie Arrival and how they relate to genuinely dangerous beliefs that have been held historically. Like, okay, smooth gradient color wheel. Okay, we all know colors, right? Give me a color wheel. I said this color wheel, right? And it's like, there's a question of like, where does green end and blue begin? So here's the thing, right? I think if we can crop off this purple, I want something that's unambiguously blue. To me, I think this cross section is unambiguously blue, personally, right? But Russia has a word for dark blue. In the same way that we have words for, actually don't really see it. I guess brown is somewhere in here. Like we have word for orange and we have word for brown, which is somewhere around here. They say in English that like brown is just orange in context, or vice versa. Orange is brown in context. That doesn't exist here. But like, so brown is just dark orange, right? So in the same way that we have orange for light brown and brown for dark orange, Russia has words for blue and dark blue. But the point being, right? Like the word, like, okay, the fact that you don't speak Russian, presumably, and you don't have different words or these different shades of blue doesn't mean that you cannot perceive the difference between them, right? How like in Japanese, they have aoi. Aoi is a word that contains all of this range. And they also have midori, which is green. That doesn't change your ability to perceive that color. Okay? And the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis might posit, oh, you call all of this aoi, therefore it must all look the same to you. Well, about question that crazy? That could be my fault. They're doing weird things with the vertical stream lately. I don't know if you're using vertical stream, but it might be good to switch off of that. They're trying to encourage people to use it more. They're giving away bonus gift subs, which, by the way, you don't have to gift sub to me because I don't make my living off of Twitch. I'm also very lost. Where do we go next? I don't make my living off of Twitch, but also, you know, there's the whole AI thing going on right now, which, by the way, every website on the planet is using your data to train AI, and we should be mad at all of them, including Twitch. However, this outrage about Twitch is really centered around Twitch giving us the ability to opt out, which, you know, thanks for giving us the ability to do that. Stop doing it to people who don't opt out, but also, like, thanks for giving us the ability to opt out. So I only use one website. Which website is that? Zombocom? Favorite concept? Homestar Runner. Aquamice, hi, good to see you. Favorite of this concept is Mandarin with rats and mice. They don't have different words, they have different ways to differentiate them. Exactly, right? Like, every language has this. We have more specific words for more specific concepts, but sometimes we don't, and then we just use additional words to express the same concept, right? What is crouton.net? Talking about mice? We were talking about language. We were talking about language. We were talking about how different languages, basically the fact that a language has a specific word for a specific concept does not denote any kind of special significance. Does that make sense? Like, every language has the capacity to express every concept. Where is this scientist, Fennel, looking for me? Hello? The scientist Fennel, are you in the... here? I'm Googling. I got distracted by my own thoughts. I'm so funny and entertaining that I distract myself. Is it pretend now with Conan of the Sprite Show? Should I pretend nothing else? Hell yeah! Cut in the... Oh, did I get cut? I gotta pay attention to the video game. I don't know this game well enough to fast forward and ignore everything else. So goddamn sad. Booting up an HM, it contained cut. Teach it to MatPat. Will evil Fennel be Fennel? Maybe. Is Fennel evil? I don't want Fennel to be evil. Also, I can't tell if follow alerts are broken. If you followed in chat tonight and a follow alert didn't go off, say something. I think follow alerts are broken tonight. Yeah, they are. What the hell? That's crazy. Follow alerts are broken. Everything broke. I just noticed my follow counter was like way up from when I started to stream. Huh. That's crazy. Well, thank you guys for the follows. I keep follows very anonymous. Other side of the wall. Can we catch it? I think Muno's really cute and cool. I think we need more tape. I think we need more floral tapirs. Touching PM so god. Oh, Twitch crashing pisses me so goddamn. Oh, my desktop later. It's, yeah, Twitch mobile broken. Twitch is just broken. Ultimate type. What is, wait, is that a global emote? I never use global emotes. I never use global emotes. Twitch breaks all the time. Small independent website. Not on this ice, you have to get it in encounter. Damn. I want a Muno on my team. There's a lot of good psychic types in this generation. I really like Solosis. Solosis is really good. I'll do a bit of play on Insta. I'm glad you caught up with stream. Well, hello. It's good to see you. I hope that I live up to the expectations. I'm always a little nervous. I'm like, uh-oh. People on the social media, they see a nice little slice of life where I'm funny. Now you got to watch 4 hours of where we wait for one funny moment. Scoliosis. I love scoliosis. If scoliosis was a Pokemon type, what would it be? This guy I always met, I thought his name was Gestus, but it's Getsis. Stream you is funny though. I'm glad you think so. Type grass in chat whenever you laugh, and then I'll know when you're laughing. What's that freaky single type one that's in the desert? Oh, is that the Egyptian one? Steel type, grass. Oh, now I'm confused. Is that grass type? Or is that laughter? This is why they should have called it the plant type. Plant type and what other types should they have had something different? Fighting type always confused me because all Pokemon fight. They should have called it like the karate type or the fist fight type or the hand-to-hand combat type. I don't know. All Pokemon fight. Leaf type. Leaf type? Well, not all plants have leaves, right? What is it called? Is it grass type in the trading card game? The fist type. Fist. Some of them kick. Hitmonlee ain't fisting. Hitmonlee is not fisting. Back on me fighting for my life. Scoliosis is fighting type because you're fighting for your life. I like that. I fuck with that. The bugs in Gen 5 never miss. The bugs in Gen 5 are very good. The bugs in Gen 5 are really good. I don't fully understand bug as an element. Go to Fennel's house. Where does Fennel live? Where does Fennel live? I don't know Fennel's house. I've never been to Fennel house. Is it like... They gotta put a sign in front of things. I'm gonna put a sign in front of my house that says Blanc's house. Blanc lives here. Lately, I have a favorite model. Her name is it Elisa or Elisa? Dream Lab, you've been there? I've been there. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. I was talking to chat is too entertaining. Oh, here we go. Ta-da! Dream miss. Oh, they're gonna make me they're gonna make me connect to the internet. Ooh. My bottom screen has things on it. Do you guys like my DS scene and how I give the bottom screen just as much? I don't have time to learn more. You guys think the bottom screen is just as big as the top screen? Or would you prefer a large top screen? Very much so, yes. Okay, hell yes. I'm very passionate about the Nintendo DS. And I wanted to get like the proportions just right. One of these days we'll do Sonic Rush. And I want it to because a lot of games will like I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't mean to type that. What is this for your Nuzlocke scene? I want to do another Nuzlocke. I've done one Nuzlocke ever. And it was a Pokemon Crystal Clear Nuzlocke. And I was very confident. So much so. So I had been, if you guys don't know Blanc history, I commissioned an entire mod to the game Balatro. A mod my friends in as Balatro cards. In Balatro. It's called Balantro. I got very hooked in Balatro. I put off playing Balatro for a very long time because I knew some shit like that would happen and I didn't want it to happen. So I was doing my Nuzlocke and I was like, all right guys, if I lose tonight, I'll boot up Balatro. 20 minutes later, I booted up Balatro. Oh shit, we are not. MatPat is not living through this. This is really bad. MatPat's leveling up. You guys, there's a lot of hate on the internet for later generations when they gave us the experience share or the experience all. I am an experience share apologist. I love the experience share. I don't want to level up my MatPat. But when you put me in a forced double battle, I want him to hold his own. I want to do a soul link. Okay. I've never done a soul link. Sorry, I've never done a Nuzlocke before that I won. I did do a soul lock though with Shark-Sided, which was really fun because we had a mechanic called the hospital bill where if a Pokemon died, chat could revive them by dropping the same number of bits as their total HP. So if Tepig died, it could come back with 47 bits. And so we didn't really lose anybody. It was really fun. It was really fun. It was a fun way to do it. Love that idea. Yeah, it was good. It was it made it a lot less tense when there was like a fan, like a favorite Pokemon in chat that died because we knew it would come back. But I don't know, it made it fresh. Love Hospital Mechanic. Yeah, it's so good. And then we knew when like you guys did not like somebody because nobody was coming for them. I forget who didn't come back, but like there were some people who never came back, and I understand. I understood. My team is so goddamn weak right now. Kind of hate this. Be stronger. Be stronger. Okay. Continue vine whipping. That's all we got. There we go. Finally. You guys watched the Point Crow Peach Out Nuzlocke Invitational Theory? I didn't. No, I don't really follow Nuzlocks. I sometimes come back to Kaizo Ironmon. I do Kaizo Iron. I do Kaizo Ironmon sometimes, but I'm not super hooked into like that community anymore. More of my own thing. You heard of it? I'm gonna be competitive Pokemon a little bit. I want to get into Pokemon Champions, maybe. Sort of, a little bit. Maybe a little bit of Pokemon Champions. I don't know. It seems fun. Haha, doo-doo. I'm gonna add the doo-doo counter. Hold on. Note to self. Add doo-doo counter. Redeem. Or chat command. Did you win? Not yet, Glasdale. Did you win? Did you win, Glasdale? Here we go. Are we going to a playground? Okay, nursery aid. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I thought we were going to a playground to kick some children's asses. So yes. Oh, your power back. I didn't know it was out. I'm glad it's back. Glasdale, look up my new shadow relay. It's not colorful. And nobody knows how to make it colorful. My entire chat put their minds together to make it colorful and they failed. Ugh! Dwagon! Hi, Misla! Welcome in! You played a lot. The meta right now isn't very good right now, though. What is the meta, Cody? Will you teach me? Will you come on stream and hold my hand through it? Tepig evolved! We got our first evolution, Pignite. There we go. Sibo! Sibo, how long you been here? Did I miss you? Hi, good to see you. Arm thrust. Forget. I guess we're a physical attacker. Good all the time. Hi, Sibo. Try to say hi. Hi, 2 a.m. soda. Hello, 2 a.m. soda. I can teach you. That would be so much fun. The last time I did anything Pokemon competitive related, I did really badly because I didn't know how it worked. And so for the 10th anniversary of Pokemon, I'm trying to find the picture of the shirt that I still have in my closet. Is there not an image of this shirt on the entire internet? Okay, so for the 10th anniversary, I think Fire Red Leaf Green was the newest game at the time. Or maybe Emerald. I don't remember. There was a Pokemon event called Pokemon Journey Across America. It might have been, I'm not finding it on eBay either. Pokemon, that was what it was called, right? Journey Across America. Okay, yeah, here's the logo of the event that is on the shirt. I wanted to find the shirt. I'll find a picture of the shirt later because it's in my house. Yeah, I competed in this and I lost in the very first round because I didn't build a competitive team. I was like, I got Dragonite and it's gonna win. Dragonite's strong. I don't know if you know this, but Dragonite, very strong Pokemon and it's gonna win. And I remember my very first, the guy who beat me used Skill Swap in a double battle. So the way Skill Swap works is you can put the ability of one Pokemon onto another Pokemon. You can swap their abilities. And they had a slacking. And so they took the whatever it's called, slack off, is that what it's called? The ability that slacking has that makes him only use moves every other turn. They skill swapped the slacking onto my Pokemon and then just kicked my ass. Very frustrating. Didn't know what I was in for at all. Learned a lot. Truant, right. I know Truant. Oh, now we're gonna defeat some children. Cool. Block off my Salinas. So goddamn true. But yeah, no, they skill swapped Slack off onto me and or Truant onto me, and it was painful. But we have ads in 1 minute 30 seconds. No pronoun. thankfully ads for 3 a minute. So good time. Asked. Oops, I missed question. Did ask where? Oh, did ad break question? Oh, missed question. Didn't answer. Didn't see chat. Gazel, sorry, but no pronouns. You know, if count pronouns during ad break, count number of pronouns used during clips. Let Blanc know how many violations in the BRB clips. Okay. Caveman speak Blanc to Blanc. No pronoun. Anyway, BRB time. Need run ads. See chat in 3 minutes. No pronoun. No pronoun clip Blanc. See you soon. Okay. I think. Oh wait, we can shade. What if we shaded the tongue? Lugless giving water. Pikachu, do you believe in trans rights? Trans rights? Yes! Yes! You heard it here first! Pikachu says yes! Yes, trans rights. Okay, okay. He wasn't dodging the question. He was distracted. Let's fucking go. Well, should I ask him? You ever seen Family Guy? Just not like Family Guy. Okay, okay, Pikachu. Pikachu made his stance clear. He hates it. Just not fuck with Family Guy. All right, well, you know, we know where Pikachu stands on all the important issues. I use won't when called just say once. My English professor said that wasn't like a correct contraction. You should. Can I say that on Twitch? You should. That sucks. I think that your professor should not be a professor anymore. I think that they should renounce their job. That's terrible. That's like, that actually pisses me off. What's a correct contraction? Won't? What is the correct contraction? No, won't is valid. Like what? Like won't? Like there's a level of like, oh, don't ever split an infinitive, which is bullshit also. But like that doesn't even like won't doesn't even violate that. You guys ever think about the continuity of consciousness? Just me.
Something's wrong. I don't see anything.
Like when you go to bed as in and then Nintendo's translation, take luck to heaven.
If we go to like you know, we go to bed and then we wake up, like the only thing that keeps you the same person is that your memories, right? That's your identity.
They're trying to get through.
That's all you have.
Memorize.
Matt, that means breasts.
Yeah.
And aloe. Wipes my belly. Tasty. Vitamin E. Let's check my DMs. What my DMs? Oh my god. Thank you, Ryan. Wipes my belly. More manly just to use a bunch of. Pikachu, do you believe in trans rights? Trans rights? Yes! Yes! You heard it here first! Pikachu says yes! What? Sin! Holy shit! That was so... Welcome back, chat. Hope pronoun usage wasn't extravagant. Why so hard talk no pronoun? Blanc hates pronoun. No, Blanc love pronoun, but Blanc want highlight what is and is not pronoun. Understand? By not using pronouns, Blanc highlights what pronouns are. So, idiots, chuds, when say don't use pronouns because woke, maybe can shed light on what pronoun is. Understand? Capiche? Capiche? Progress. Progress in game. Oh, been neglecting to get Pokemon back. Oops. Thank God, we did it! We did it, everybody. We can do pronouns now. Let's go. Wait. I want this item. I want this item. Hold, please. Getting item. Pat rat. Pat rat. Oh, right. We evolved. My first evolution of the run. How are we on dex check right now? We got almost 500. We could get half, probably not tonight. My first, oh, by the way, speaking of the overarching everything of all the things that we're doing right now, I do owe you guys an art raffle to celebrate us finishing Generation 4. Who tagged you? I don't remember. Oh, I think it was Karnan. It was, sorry, not to snitch. My bad. Sorry, Karnan. I didn't mean it. Just happened. Alpha, hello. How goes the catching? Pretty good. We're starting Gen 5 tonight. We're almost halfway through.
Lecherous TV head.
We're almost halfway through. We're sitting at 499. Ooh, Blitzel's a new one. Blitzel sounds like a fucking Santa's deer. All right, what are we naming the Blitzel? You know, Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzel. Yeah, there you go, Blitzen. That's why. Said hi! Unwitching? You've been unwitched. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You've been unwitched. Doing a Pokédex completion run in Cobblemon. Do it! What are you waiting for? That sounds fun. Pyro, hello! My witch! Get unwitched. What do we name the Blitzel chat? What's a good zebra name? Blitzel Schnitzel. Schnitzel. Da, 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 da. Marty? Oh, is Marty from Madagascar? I've never seen that movie. I've never been to Madagascar, but I'm assuming that's what it's from. Marty from Madagascar. Madagascar. Name him Sam. Sam's cute. Sam's. It's usually first come, first serve. A repel. I've never seen Madagascar. I've never been to Madagascar. Did you guys ever play Pandemic? The game Pandemic? That is my relationship to Madagascar. Wow, I've never seen Madagascar. We should do a tier list of like, do we have, is that a thing? Tier list of animated movies? 3D, that's a lot of movies. More horses this generation? There's a lot of horses this generation. I just wonder how many movies I haven't seen. Yeah, these tier lists are kind of awful. There's too many. Like 3D movies from the 2010s. Low-key peak. I hadn't seen Shark Tale for the longest time. Remember, guys? I didn't watch Shark Tale since we had it in the until we had it in the Discord recently. All I saw of Shark Tale was in a small regional airport that I once got stuck at. In the corner of the airport, they had a DVD of Shark Tale looping the menu for hours, and I was stuck there and I could not escape it. Did not have my headphones. It was hell. Not fun. Yeah, Sid remembers that story. Horse mention? Chat, press 1 in chat if horses can eat cake. Right now. Press 1 in chat if horses can eat cake. We got the 1 meter. We got the 1 meter. Yeah, okay, horses can eat cake. This form of democracy is if the yippee meter goes off, then it's a yes. We can skip 2. What's wrong with? I know they had 3 of them. What do you mean 3 Madagascars? It's lame. It's kind of like Surf's Up 2 with WWE. Are there more than 3? Is there more than 3? So many memes. I wouldn't recognize them. The drug trip? Okay, so we should watch it, is what you're saying. Masterpiece storytelling from a diaspora experience. Okay. Maybe we'll watch it. Guys, I gave up on the Star Wars prequels. We watched Phantom Menace last night, and then I was like, oh, this isn't fun. I'm not having a good time. I'm not even having a good time from the perspective of enjoying a bad time. Rock and Rolla! I just had a bad time. Like, I had fun with you guys. but it was not a good time. I think we're gonna watch Star Fox 2 is like saying you're gonna watch the Aragon movie. It's impossible. Why is it the Aragon movie? I've never seen Aragon. Why is that impossible? Because it's gone. It's an era gone. What does that mean? Aragon's so bad. And that's the worst one. It is the worst one. True. All right, what's a good rock and roll name? They don't exist. Oh, okay. Are there Aragon books good? I never read those like popular. I never read Twilight. Stuff outside the main movies is great. The Clone Wars cartoon, Andor, Mandalorian, Rogue One, you name it. I enjoyed Rogue One. I never watched Mandalorian. I've seen a little bit of Andor, not much. I never watched the Clone Wars cartoon. I've never been a huge Star Wars person. What's a good rock and roll nickname? Rocky. See, a year ago, Rocky would have been a stupid, uninspired name, but now it's an endearing reference to Project Hail Mary. And everyone loves it. Amaze, amaze, amaze. That or it would have been about Sylvester Stallone. I still gotta read the book. Oh, Woobat! Finally a bat! Alright, what are we naming the Woobat? What are we naming the Woobat? I've never seen Pacific Rim 2. I want to watch all the bad movies, but I don't want to subject you guys to them. So I'm going to watch them alone. EE. We're going to name it EE. Woobat EE. You guys look at my conlang? You guys look at my conlang? All right. All caps, EE, space, EE. Watch bad movies with friends, make them better. Yes and no. It can and it can't. It can make them worse when like the friend you watch them with is not on your wavelength. I feel like there are different types of bad movie, you know? And not all of them like are universally enjoyed. Boob eat at whoa. Whoa. Boobat? Alright, this game is okay, here we go. I gotta pay attention to the lore. Heal balls, thank you. I miss the fucked up Generation 2 balls. So they introduced a bunch of new Pokeballs in Generation 2 and then never brought them back. And then the worst part is in Generation 2, a ton of them were not programmed properly. So there's the Moon Ball. I think this is the Moon Ball. There's the Moon Ball, which was intended to be a Pokeball that is better at catching Pokemon that evolve from the Moonstone. That's what the game told you it did. The problem was when they programmed like the index, so they reference, so all the items in the game exist on a list called the, like it's just a list, right? And then each item on that list is indexed to a value, right? So you might have like, so imagine a grocery list, right? That's like 1 bacon, 2 yogurt, 3 moonstone, 4 burn heal, 5 cabbage. Okay, imagine this is a list, an indexed list, right? So when you're programming the game and you need to reference moonstone, rather than saying evolves with moonstone, you say evolves with item number 3. Okay, the problem is with Generation 2, between generations 1 and 2, the index changed. Okay, so in Generation 1 it might look like this, but in Generation 2 it changed to bacon, yogurt, burn heal, moonstone, cabbage. Okay, and then they were like ball that evolves with item number 3, or you know, ball that catches Pokemon that evolve. So they left the index of the Generation 1 for Moonstone in Generation 2, and they never fixed it. You know, they re-released those games like with Crystal version at least. They never changed it. And so the Moon Ball increases capture rate for Pokemon that evolve with Burn Heal. And I think it's beautiful. 6 poop. Why are we eating poop lettuce? Don't eat poop lettuce. We have regular lettuce. You can eat regular lettuce now, and it's tasty. Is lettuce safe now? I think we're in the era of lettuce that's like the most safe ever. You know how they say like the safest day to fly in history was September 12th, 2001? I think we're in the September 12th. Now don't quote me on this. Please don't go out and get lettuce right now on my recommendation. But I think, why is this pit of so hard to catch? I think we're in the September 12th. Oh, fuck, it died. Oops. Depends where, I guess. I don't think it's safe yet. But like, we know where it comes from. We know that the bad lettuce comes from Taylor Farms, right? So don't we just eat lettuce that doesn't come from Taylor Farms? Isn't that sound logic? Do Blanco Chikatsu while eating a lettuce, people know exactly what to point out if we go down? You know what, fair. But I don't know. I think we're in the safest time to eat lettuce. It is safer to eat lettuce today than it ever has been at any other point in history. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I know what to tell you. My bad. Oops. You don't need lettuce to live. That's why we eat cabbage now. Same thing. Just no diarrhea parasite. Eat sporadically. I go to Taco Bell, so I'm not a coward. I ate lettuce at Taco Bell and I came out fine because I'm pure of heart. Purloin. I just want to catch more Pokemon. I just want to get through this game. Guys, I'm so excited for more Tomodachi Life on Wednesday. And I haven't touched the game since we stopped playing on Wednesday. So there's a lot that I probably missed out on. I know the store changes like every day, right? I have not checked it. I've not checked it once. All right, what's the pit of name? Who let us everywhere? You can't be taking risks like that, Blanc. Everywhere? That can't be right. Never knew you could change the shape to the sea gear grid. My brother never knew this. Wait, what? You can change that? Poop lettuce? Okay. If you say so. Does it fit? PTU. Good enough. Wait. Pit of updating the spreadsheet. Poop lettuce. Mamdani, fix the lettuce, please. President Mamdani, please. Have you guys seen all of them, like the multilingual Mamdani TikToks? He's doing announcements in every language. And I'm obviously here for it. I'm waiting for Italian Mamdani, please. The Italian population of New York City needs it. It's so good. Everyone's like, oh, it's AI. It's not fucking AI. It's not AI. It's not that hard to learn how to speak another language. You see the bloopers? I did not see the bloopers. I haven't seen those yet. I have to see those. I think once to drop those in the Discord so I can watch them later, please. I would very much appreciate that. Mandarin. Mandarin. The bloopers are amazing. I really want to see them. That's the value of learning the International Phonetic Alphabet. Thank you, Gwen. I see that you sent me them. No, that's the value of learning the international. So the International Phonetic Alphabet is an alphabet as it sounds. Wait, International Phonetic Alphabet. So it's an alphabet where every character represents a sound that is consistent across languages. So it does not represent a language's sound. It represents what am I looking at here? Here we go. Here's a good chart of it. You guys know how I'm always talking on stream about like plosives and fricatives and sibilants and things of that nature? What if I told you, right? So here, remember if you've been around the Blanc streams for a while, you probably know about the manners of articulation. Nasal, plosive. Now they get a little more specific, but you know, fricative, we have two different kinds of fricatives. Fricatives, approximants, flaps, trills. You've heard me mention these on stream before, right? If you know all your manners, then also places of articulations, bilabial, labiodental. Now there are a few extras that we haven't talked about because they're not really in English, but linguolabial, dental, postalveolar, alveolar, retroflex, velar, uvular, pharyngeal, glottal. So if you know these, then you can tease apart the International Phonetic Alphabet pretty easily. And it's not that hard to learn, right? So like if you know what a bilabial plosive is, right? You know these sounds. These sounds are what you think they are. Ignore the M's up top, ignore the nasals. The bilabial are punba. This is punba. I know glottal. You know a lot of these. Can I shout out glottal? You can shout out glottal. Shout out glottal. But you know these, right? You know a plosive. So a plosive is any sound where you break. Oh, I know glottal, Quinn. I know glottal. You can check them out. They're awesome. Yeah, so a plosive is any sound where you block the flow of airflow entirely as you say it. So in pa and in ba, you block the flow of airflow. And bilabial just means that you use both of your lips in pronouncing it and no other parts. And so once you know place and manner, once you know your places and manners, learning this is no problem. And then once you know it, if your Mom Donnie, I don't know how Mom Donnie did it. Da would be a plosive. Yeah, any sound where you block all of the flow of air as you say it is a plosive. So that includes da. So Mom Donnie, right? Like if you want to learn how to speak a language, or if you want to like say a phrase in a language that you don't know, have someone write it to an International Phonetic Alphabet, and then you're good to go. And then you're good to go. You're all set. You don't need to know the language to speak it. And it can be really hard because a lot of the sounds that you never had practice for, it's a lot like exercising a muscle, right? If you haven't exercised your tongue to make a certain sound, when the time comes to make that sound, it's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. What's the Spanish thing to learn from you? What was Glasdale yelling about? I'm very curious. I don't know what it was that I told you, and I don't know that it applies to Glasdale's variety of Spanish. Glasdale, what was it? Glasdale didn't tell me. Glasdale should tell me. I don't need to know a language to speak it. So, but I mean, like, you can certainly say your mouth can say a phrase of a language without you understanding what it means, right? Right? Like your mouth can make the noises that correspond to meaning. And we kind of see that sometimes when we like trick people into saying phrases, right? Talking about phonemes and sta and est as stop and estop is stop is not a word in Spanish. Oh, well, no, yeah. Stop. It's not a word in Spanish. It's an English word that native Spanish speakers modify. The way they pronounce it, the way they pronounce the English word is informed by them bringing the rules of Spanish phonology into English. That's what they're doing. Does that make sense? So the word is always stop, but the pronunciation of it differs. Snoopy! Snoopy's a perfect example, right? Have you guys seen the Snoopy church? Do we have the word Snoopy? In Spanish, they spell it Snoopy. Yippee! A Snoopy meter! I love a Snoopy. Dude, that is the one thing that TikTok algorithm has got down. I love Snoopy. I've been a Snoopy fan for as long as I've been breathing. I love Snoopy, and TikTok got me bad for Snoopy. Half of my feed is Snoopy. Wait, what are you selling? What are you selling? A lot of stuff I don't need. DS the yippee word. I wonder if there's a way that I can pass that along to Douglas. And right now I don't know that I can. But I would love to do that. What's up, Coda? Aviatic, that's a good word. I'm assuming it pertains to flying. I picked Tepig. I have Tepig. Charcoal. Cool. Why not give that to to Gordon? Really, it was like a survey. The game couldn't just know what I picked. It had to ask. I wonder if it was honor system. Would it have caught me if I lied about it? At the beach is cloudy, but it's so nice. I'm jealous. I love cloudy days at the beach. The clouds are, because cloudy days mean you don't get sunburnt as bad. Still wear sunscreen at the beach when it's cloudy. But I love cloudy weather. I think cloudy weather is the best. The sun is a deadly laser and it hurts your eyes. Overrated. That was a battle box from Fortnite. Cloudy Days at the Beach sounds like an amazing Uma name. That's my Uma OC. Cloudy Days at the Beach. The sun is mean. The sun is mean. Let me get a coffee. Special on Wednesdays. It's not. I never stream this on Wednesdays. Hi, Nyari. We did. Nyari, how do you feel about Cloudy Days at the Beach as an Uma name? I like how crazy horse names have now become Uma names. I get it. You're not wrong. I said I like it. Also, less than 70 apps with the hoodie weather. It's fantastic. That's amazing. I'm jealous. It's very hot today where I'm at. I'm sweaty under my headphones right now. It's not comfy. Oh shit. I did not know we were doing this. I did not want to fight. Okay. Horse named Finger in the wait, what? Horse named Finger in the USA. Finger what? Head to full out to drawing. Enjoy drawing, Sharb. Enchiladas fast. Temple. Time for Basil to come out. There's a horse named Finger. Is the horse named Finger, or is the horse named Finger? Because it feels weird to just name it Finger. Synth, hi, good to see you. A little horse information. I wish that I had a horse era. Admittedly, as passionate as I am about horses eating cake, I never had a horse moment in my life. I did spend a lot of time at horse racetracks as a child, and no, I don't want to talk about it. I love horse. Horse named Finger is actually super good and had an amazing banner. If you guys have any questions about horse betting, I know all about it, which I didn't say cake. Horses deserve cake, and so does Slugwave. Do you want cake? Do you want cake? I don't know if we have any cake. Tristan Blanc wasn't a horse girl. That's true. Well, not a horse girl. Had horse moments. Maybe horse girl. Rip dream. What, it's never too late to become a horse girl. I never was into My Little Pony. I've never seen My Little Pony. I observed it from afar. Does a horse ping you? That's incredible. I gotta set up my pings for language. Or like word. Linguist. I'm gonna have K-pop pings a long time ago. Guys, start talking about K-pop. What's the best K-pop song? Horse and keyboard? Wait, why does keyboard ping you? Do you have keyboard special interest like me? I kind of endgamed my keyboard a long time ago, so I've gotten into custom mechanics. Oh, me too. I've been out of it for a long time because I just was like, you know what? I'm happy with what I have. Because if I got back into it, I would build a keyboard that is no better than the one that I have, but it would have different switches. I don't know what the current meta is. I like what I have right now. I wouldn't change a thing. Keep community is dying. Is it? Well, it's my fault. They made keyboards too good. Where's the gym lead? Where am I going? What am I doing here? Walking on railroad tracks. I want to run a Minecraft horse SMP so bad it's like a low-key problem. Everyone hop on. Rian, you should do it. Horse SMP. Let's fucking go. I would join that. It is your fault. It's my fault. I stopped buying keyboards. My keyboard is I forget. Just a Keychron. Just a Keychron. Nothing, you know, you could buy it at a store. Nothing crazy that you have to like group buy or anything. And then it has Zelios. I think 62 grams Zelios, the tactile ones. I do! Poodoo! Why are we saying Poodoo? Oh, Poodoo. Poodoo's a really good horse name. What kind of horse should I be? I don't know my horses. You guys have to assign. I was never a horse girl. I know Thoroughbred from gambling. Chat, what kind of horse would I be? I want to play horse. Hop on while far west. I don't want to learn smog. Smog is when I smoke a cigarette. I was never a horse smart. I'm money smart. Blah 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 blah. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella an Italian draft, obviously. Fuck yeah. Draft horses are strong, right? They're big and strong and Italian. It means that you can carry heavy objects. Horse Plinko time? We playing Horse Plinko? That'd be a fun redeem. Hop on Totally Real Swim SMP. What's Swim? The fuck is Swim? But sure. Horse that speaks to you and that'll be your horse. Swim SMP. Survival World Earth. Did you guys know I played Minecraft for the first time last year? Starworm Equestrian mod. Oh, okay. Okay. Starworm. I hear you. I understand now. Highly new horse models and mechanics. Ooh, okay. Really? If you guys are new to the channel, I should put this in the Discord when you join the Discord. Before you join the Discord, watch this video. To make a horsey server. I miss horse farm. Chat, I miss horse farm. If you guys missed it, so last year, me and Runax, now Runax did all the work and I streamed it. And so we called that an equal partnership. The Blanc, because her community is called the Onquo Outpost and mine's the Blanc Squad. The Blanco Outpost called them on Ant Farm. And we hosted, it lasted about a month around Christmas time. And so now when you hear I miss Ant Farm, this is what we're talking about. And it may be back someday. We're not promising anything, but we have ideas. We're passing ideas around a little pieces of paper. Thumbnail extract. Oh, and Rion made the thumbnail. And I would say more, but I don't want to spoil anything. No, it's a really good introduction to like my streams, but also like my community. It's a really nice taste of the vibes and like some of the main characters in the community. I love that video so much. I love it so much, and it makes me want to play Minecraft, but I know that playing Minecraft again will never be the same, you know? Like lightning can't strike twice. Not longing for a plastic box of gel nutrient for insects to burrow through. You? Oh, fives? I love fives. Fives is amazing. You guys don't know fives. What is it? Is it five eyes streams? You know what's crazy, Hex, about five? So Five's name is Five Eyes Streams. I've had a friend for like 20 years. Her name is Eyes 5. And it messes my head every time. Her name is Eyes 5. Known her for forever. And I'm like, what, you got backwards? Now you're a fish? What happened there? Dude, my pig night is gonna be so strong. I'm gonna do a lot of off-stream grinding off-stream. A lot of off-stream mining. But no, so it was called the Ant Farm because Tizidar made a custom mod for the project that you guys know when you play a Minecraft. I know from experience. You guys, everyone hates it when you start a Minecraft SMP and everyone goes off and does their own thing and nobody builds together, nobody really collaborates on anything. We all hate that when that happens, right? That's the worst. But Tizidar made a thing. I describe it as like the Fortnite barrier. Custom mod made just for this server where it was like a Fortnite storm that would it would like squeeze, it would become bigger and smaller. It would contract. It would become big so you could go out and explore, but then it would become smaller and you were kind of forced to build in the smallest point of the circle. So what we ended up having was like a little community that was into, like, it was on the most inner side of the thing. It's huge. It was so smart. It was the only SMP that I've ever done, and I cannot imagine doing it any other way. It would make me, because we had such a cool little village. I had my Minecraft bed next to my wife's Minecraft bed. It was amazing. And if we didn't have the, you know, it was called the world border gate. Who knows what happened? The NYC of Minecraft SMPs. Yeah, Tiz was kind of the Mamdani of Minecraft for that mod. That actually, I'm not sure where it is. Someone will get Rune. I think Rune knows where it is. SMP I'm on made spawn into Friendtown. I love it. I'm sure I could find it. What's the Modrinth? Is that what it's called? The Minecraft thing? Modrinth? World border gate. I'm gonna find it. Is this what it's called? Ooh. No, that's not the creator. That's not the creator. I don't know if it is on Modrinth. That or his is a different username on Modrinth. SMPM mod made spawn into Friendtown. I love it. No, it's gotta be on Modrinth because that's what we downloaded it from. Now I'm just confusing myself. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the fuck it is. It exists. Remind me after stream to go get it. Because I'm sure I know where the mod bug is. I didn't realize my name's gonna drill us this far. I love that about streaming. I think, oh, we never caught a Timple. I had a Timple on my original team. Guys, what's a good Timple name? I need names for Timples. Tympole. Timple. Boggs. Bug? We have the same brain, Quinn. This is just like bugs. We have Boggs and Meester. Tiny Tom. That's Bug's favorite. Timple is a very good favorite. I like Timple a lot, and then it evolves into other things that I like less. Like Palpitoad. What the fuck is Palpitoad? Is Palpitoad Bug's favorite? Volcarona's very good. I like Volcarona, but you have such little opportunity to use it. You know, it's so endgame. Their face. Chat, how are we feeling about Palpitoad? I just don't like Palpa. Something about Palpa being in the name. Palpa. I mean, it is pretty cute. China Volcano look like a banana. Oh, banana. I like bananas. Would you rather just be Toad? No, just Palpa, you know, palpitations. Palpatine. Somehow, Palpitoad returned. When they put Palpitoad back in the decks. I actually don't know what's in the decks lately. I'm yelling Timber. Alright, we're naming Timber, wait, Poodoo-Teen? Poodoo-Teen. How did you escape? No, we're naming Timber Kesha. What the fuck? Poodoo-Teen. Like poutine with doo-doo in it. Great ball. Why is Timber so hard to catch? What is Timber's catch rate? What the fuck? It's 180. I will use all of my balls on. Okay. But censored. No, I don't. Well, I won't say it out loud because I don't know how many of you guys have those devices in your house. I don't have that device in my house. I'm safe. You can't troll me. Okay, your name's Kesha because you're yelling Timber. Better censored. Wait. Oh, is the song set? Wait, I don't remember. I don't remember the. Oh, Sock. This is just where the fighting type Pokemon hang out. Oh right, we lost the good Pokemon. We'll use Leer till Bide runs out. Forms it now. She changes that line. Oh, the guy. I was like, did she use a slur? I don't remember any slurs in that song. But I could be misremembering. You remember Justin? Because after the guy with Lyme disease. Did you guys? Everyone named Justin gets Lyme disease. What's up with that? Wake up in the morning. Send a tweet. That's the tweet. That's the entire tweet. Just have it left out. Wake up in the morning. Woke up this morning. Got myself a gun. Where my Sopranos head's at. I'm Sopranos can say. Also, what are we naming Sock? Socktua. Socktua. Like everyone else. I'm sure everyone names it Socktua. Sock. Space. There's no space bar. They just have so many spaces. Socktua. Beautiful. Socktua. I didn't cross off Timber either. I got some catching up to do. Kesha. We got a good lineup. I like this game's Pokemon. All right, Socktua is crazy. See, I thought it was obvious. I thought it was like everyone's gonna name this guy Socktua. 506 rep. So we're double that would be 1012. We need like 6 or 7 more Pokemon until we're halfway through the Pokedex. Holy shit. Holy goddamn shit. We should be somewhere else. Gen 6 no. We're gonna go. I'm assuming Gen 5 will be slower than other gens because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, we've been hanging out in this route for no reason for a long time because I'm distracted and having fun. 6-7 strongest TV Pokemon. I agree. I genuinely love the fact that they have no Pokemon from prior to Gen 5 in this entire generation until the post game. I think that fucking rocks. Okay. Do you guys like Gen 6? How we feeling about Gen 6? Oh, you know what? Don't let me forget. After next ad break, we're gonna do the art giveaway. Guys, Gen 4 art giveaway to celebrate. So if you guys don't know, if you guys came from post Offkai, you might not know that for all of June, I did nothing but play Pokemon and catch Pokemon to raise money for Apopo, which is an organization that raises money to teach rats how to sniff out landmines. And as part of that, I got a whole team of artists to agree to do art giveaways. And for Generation 4, because her favorite Pokemon is Lucario, it only makes sense to have the artist for this raffle be Star Prism. So we'll be giving away a Star Prism art piece after the next ad break. We'll do it for the final ad break of the night. And basically, if you win, you can select any Pokemon from Generation 4 that you want Star Prism to draw. Legend of Originals are just so good. It's funny because you can tell when they had a Pokemon that was like intended to replace a Gen 1 Pokemon. Like Roggenrola is Gen 5 Geodude. No way, yes way. Yeah, we've had some really, I don't know if I have any there myself. But we had J-Spins for Gen 3 do a Linoon for, I believe it was Sibo who won the Gen 3 giveaway. We had a fully watercolor Linoon for Sibo. We had a Heracross for Mushka by Cap Coco Charms. And then we also had for Gen 1, what was Gen 1? I'm blanking on Gen 1. I had it all lined up in my head. What the fuck? I have this written down somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Kana won a Porygon from Gigi Mars. That's right. That was so goddamn long ago. Because I finished Gen 1 like in week 1 of June. It was a long time ago. I miss Generation 1. Have you guys played the decompilation? Is it vibe coded? Is you know that Gen 1 decompilation with like the 3D graphics and everything? Have you guys seen that? I assume it's vibe coded, so fuck it. Also, it's so, everyone wants to be really mad about vibe coded things, and you should be. And you should be. But also everything, I'm sorry, everything's vibe coded. Everything. There are some exceptions, but everything is, I don't know where we're going right now. Like, you should know that everything is vibe coded. It's not okay, but it's how it is. Like, there might be some indie games that aren't vibe coded, but if you use software from a company, they got, ooh, Audino! That's rare, right? What's the Audino named? I don't have any balls. I used all my, oh, and you have Heal Bell or whatever? Okay, what are we naming this thing? We got a matchy ball. Let's go! Lady Gagita? That's Lady Gagita? What? Audino is Lady Gagita? What does that mean? We have Kesha and Lady Gagita. I'm down. I don't understand it, but I'm down. Lady Gagita is how many letters? Can we include the space in there? G-A-G-I-T. No, we can't. No space. I don't know Lady Gagita. I don't know Lady Gagita. What is Lady Gagita? I'm 34 years old. I've never seen Steven Universe. I have seen Steven Universe. No, I can't say that anymore. What is Lady Gagita? Oh, cool. Thank you for that. Okay, so we need to get through this. I don't know. Just go backwards. Let me find it. Post it in the Discord. I'll watch it later. Do I need a fucking walkthrough? Pokemon Black walkthrough. Where's my walkthrough? Pokemon. Guys, what did we do at this part? Nakreen City. Wait, we're in Nakreen City, right? Is there a gym here? Do we not have to leave the gym? Wait. This is not a gym. What is the gym? I thought we walked into a... Is this the gym? Am I stupid? Oh my god. Did we beat the gym? We did not. Wait, hold on. Did we skip a gym? Am I stupid? Did we skip a gym? We didn't. Okay. I'm oh, it goes this way. That's confusing. It goes backwards. I was like, who's this old man? Why does it go backwards? That's so confusing. Get me out of here. So this is the, oh, this is the combination gym museum. I see. Okay. Normal Pokemon? Cool, we got a fighting type. Easy. Yeah, but they're hyperfixation. What's your favorite list? Something to talk about? I want to learn all the things. You can't just point blank ask me my favorite, you know? It's got to come up in natural conversation. You're asking me to skip to the good parts. And it's like, Not an original idea. Wait, what's not an original idea? You mean Pokemon Gym at the museum? I know, but it doesn't work that way, right? That's not how these things work. You can't just say, tell me your, right? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, my favorite things are not things that I could yap without a lot of background knowledge, right? That's the unfortunate thing about specializing in a certain area, is you gotta like build up, you gotta build up the knowledge. You gotta earn the right. One of my favorite things is, you know what? You can look at modals without scales. So a modal verb is things like may, must. Let me write it this way. May, or rather, let's do like may, can, may, should, must. Let's take can out of there. Let's keep it simple. So may, like, and these are modal verbs because they are paired with verbs, right? So you can have like may, should, or must eat. Eat your vitamins. Right? These are verbs that like precede other verbs and modify that verb. And so may, should, and must all reside on what we call a semantic scale. The reason they're on a scale is because each one entails the other, okay? If you must do something, then it is true that you also should do something, right? You must eat your vitamins to live. It also means that you should eat your vitamins. And if you may eat your vitamins, you know, if you should eat your vitamins, then it's also true that you may eat your vitamins. Like you're allowed to, right? If you should do something, you're also allowed to do it. But the scale doesn't work both ways, obviously, right? If you may do something, like you may do drugs. You may, this is not Twitch, this is an example. I'm in quotations, okay? I'm not literally saying that. But like, right? Like you may do drugs. Doesn't mean you should do drugs. And it certainly doesn't mean you must do drugs, okay? And so this scale is very interesting because this interacts with something called pragmatics. So because things exist on a scale, If I say you must do something, sorry, rather, if I say you should do something, you can infer that it is not true that you must do something. Because must includes the meaning of should. So if it were true that you must do something, you would have said must. Because you said should instead, the reason why you said should is probably because it would have been untrue to say must. Right? So should has this implied meaning of it's not mandatory. Does that make sense? So the meaning of should is like partially derived from the fact that it exists on a scale with must. Because you could have said must and you didn't, then it means that must not be true. Must not be true. So what is the title I showed you guys? Modals without scales. There's a language. I'm not gonna get into this. This is the background knowledge that you need to go research things. There's a language called Nez Perce, and it has a single modal verb. Imagine if all we had was like should, right? The only verb we have is should. But from that single word, you could derive the meanings of must and may also. And that's a paper that was very inspirational to me. It really got me into American languages because it was cool. About Tepig, when Pokemon in the gym was Tepig, yes. Oh, whoops. What was the first Pokemon that I met? Language research? Yeah, it's cool. That's my job. I like doing it. Children's books. No. Okay, wait, hold on. Hint on the bookshelf to the left. It was Snivy? Hint on the bookshelf to the left. Was it Patrat? Flame burns at its body and gives out smoke on its head while it runs. What is this book? Somebody may be reading it. Which one are you reading? The structure of a train. Yes. Do we have train Pokemon? Thank you, Blueberry. Remnants of that parent thing where you could say you could do the dishes, or similar where they mean I want you to do the dishes. It doesn't register. No, so this is something. Yeah, I will say like there is difficulty in deriving these meanings when you're not neurotypical. But this is so it's called pragmatics, specifically the Gricean maxims. So the Gricean maxims are the logic behind how we infer. Basically, how do we have implication? How does implication work? This describes implication. Dramatic camera battling during the series. Yeah, no, I like Gen 5 a lot because you get all the dramatic camera angles, but you also get the nice sprites. It's a really good combo. General studies. Yes. Number on the back cover. Press if you found this place. Challenge like you. Third question. If you heat up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is this? On a bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. It's one of these two. Children's books. I don't think this is it. Sweet Pokemon. There we go. Managed to get without being tricked by the questions. Last question. Move 2 backward. Move 1 to the left. 2 backward. 1 to the left. Wait. 2 backward. 1 left. 2 forward. 1 right. 1 back. Writing this down. And 1 backward. Now where is it? Find it by yourself. Wait, what? 1, 2, 1 forward. Right. I don't understand. What? What? Am I stupid? I'm guessing we're off of bookshelf. So, but I don't know what unless backward is 1, 2, left, 1, 2, right here? Is this it? Yes. Wow. Wow. Charge a butt. Charge a butt. Charge a butt is bus. That's close.
Loveless.
I want a subway Pokemon. They could have had a subway Pokemon in black and white. This is the New York City region, right? This is the one designed for New York City. Missed opportunity. We could have had Mamdani in Pokemon. Wormadam was a train worm. I don't see how Wormadam is a train or a worm. True. So goddamn true. This is our one American Pokemon game, right? Biology of Tepig. Switch under the book. Pokemon Mamdani. There you go. Mamdani would fix this. Mamdani would fix this. You think Mamdani's gonna run for president at any point? All I want is high-speed rail in the entire country. All I want is to be able to get on a train and go anywhere in the country without getting on a goddamn plane. Is that so much to ask for? Is that so much to ask for? Ooh, rollout. Do I still have defense curl? I do. I'm a little bit scared getting rid of weak moves for Pokemon catching, but whatever. Fuck it, we ball. The father, the son of the Zoran Mamdani? Hell yeah. Mamdani. Oh wait, this is the gym leader, huh? I shouldn't be fucking around. And yet, here I am. Fucking around. Finding out. Let's talk about. We have ads soon, huh?
Hi.
Shit. Oops. Hi, Bria. What's up? All right. Let's die. We have like one more attempt. I think tonight we're gonna run our last ad break, and then we'll do the art raffle, and then we'll start to wrap things up for the night. How you doing, Bria? Good to see you. We died. I got cocky. I don't know what move was it. Retaliate? They retaliated on me. I'd be good. Hell yeah. Bria, I've been doing a really bad job checking on my Tomodachi Life Island, so I may have missed the Jester costume. I'm so sorry. Had to buy a new watch. You had to? You had to? What would have happened if you didn't? It would have killed you? All right, Herdier. Oh shit, my attack fell. You know what we might do? We might change Pokemon to get our to unintimidate ourselves. Switch to. Do we have like Leer or anything on Basil to lower defense? Leer's perfect. Why is what is retaliate? What is that move? Ah, doubles in power if a Pokemon from the party is fainted in the previous turn. That explains it. 140 base power. God damn. Yeah, I don't know my moves from later gens that well. All right, here we go. Hypnosis? Fuck. That should be illegal. What if you could do that in like a fight in real life? You could be like, oh, I'm gonna sing a lullaby and you're gonna go to sleep. I think that's fucked. We woke up. Let's go. We win. Freaking sweet. Did you get that gesture outfit, homie? I know, I just forgot to do it. Just shit itself, unquote, unquote, quote unquote, quote unquote. Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't think hypnosis should be legal. I don't think you should be able to put people to sleep in a fight. Like anything else, like burn, sure. You can burn. But like sleep? I'm fucking asleep. You're gonna punch a guy who's sleeping? You wouldn't punch a guy who's sleeping, would you? Guys, what's up, Peter? Good to see you. You wouldn't punch a guy who's sleeping. Looks better than yours. Oh, Tomodachi Life? I got that streamer luck. You already know. You already know what's gonna happen. When did my Pokegear become, or whatever it is, the bottom should become stars. I don't remember that ever being a thing. What if I dunked the guy sleeping on in Punch? That would be messed up, Bram. That's called waterboarding. Dowsing machine. Did anyone know what dowsing was before Pokemon? Like, we all learned the concept of dowsing from Pokemon, right? I did not know what dowsing is. Like a, it's like a fucking, like witchcraft. But all right, we beat the gym. We're only down 2 gyms. We're going kind of slow this time, but that's understandable. Dowsing. I never learned what a dowsing rod was. Yeah. Like, do children know what dowsing rods are? Because I sure as hell didn't. But all right, we're gonna do the last ad break of the night. So if you get ads, don't go anywhere, because when we get back, we're gonna do the art raffle. We're gonna give away some art from Star Prism. If you want to join, all you gotta do is stick around through these ads, and then I will again the winner will get, and I'll run through this again when I get back from ads. But the winner will be able to commission art of any Generation 4 Pokemon they want from Star Prism, who has incredible art. I will see you guys in Earthbound. Oh, hi Matcha. We're taking an ad break, but we'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere. Expo in about 2 weeks. I'll be giving a panel there on the language of VTuber. Dude, item is such a weird word because item means literally any object. We only use it. We use item in 2 contexts. 1 for video games, and 2 at the grocery store. Like express, or like the express lane. 10 items or fewer. And it's like, what do you mean item? I'm not buying items at the grocery store. You think I'm here like buying up like potions and shit? What? What items? Fuck. When does this restart? Words guy over there? What's over there? What's over there? A little block with the Yippee meter yet? Not yet. Hopefully we can avoid that. Hopefully chat is quiet enough that we can avoid that. Push here, push here, push here. Get it is in the middle. There we go. Oh, door is no longer shut. What? Oh, door is open. I see. Weird that you have to define what. Oh, hi. Fuck you guys. Guys, words aren't. I always forget who is right on and who is right horn. Here's why. Hold on, let me get images of them. Okay. So, chat. Who's that Pokemon? Who is this one? Who is this one? Do you know the name of that Pokemon? Right on. Correct. Who is this Pokemon? Fuck! Right, it's confusing. Why is it confusing? Because this is right on, okay? This is right on, but this is the one that's on all fours. This is the one you would ride on. You would ride on Rhyhorn. You would ride on Rhyhorn, but his name is Rhyhorn. When's the giveaway? Right now? Yeah. Sharksighted in the YouTube chat. I have a giveaway just for Sharksighted. Here you go. There you go. You win. You win. Cat first person plural. Glasdale second person formal neuter. Prism third person singular masculine. J-Spins first person singular neuter. Mark third person ooh Marcus third person masculine plural formal. Smile smile inanimate, let's go. Fuck. How many pronoun count? I'm a straight man. I don't use pronouns. And I'm like, here's what no pronouns sounds like. All right, timer starting now. Spamming. Thank chat for Spam Blanc. All right, what's up, guys? Thank you for hanging out at midnight. If you guys didn't know what we're up to, you've caught us at the tail end of our first stream of Generation 5 of my quest to capture every single Pokemon on stream. And we got some pretty good progress tonight. Actually, before I start, let me save the ranting for the time killing. I need a timer. We'll do like 2-minute timer, okay? So guys, I guess I needed to talk about what we were doing. So we finished Generation 4. Asterisk. We finished Generation 4. And to celebrate, I owe you guys an art raffle. We're gonna have art raffled off again by my friend Star Prism. If you guys don't know Star Prism, go check her out. She actually does some really good art. Go check her out. She'll commission her anyway. So if you guys win the raffle, you can select any Pokemon of your choice to be arted by Star Prism. If you would like to join, I'm gonna start the timer right now. You'll have a 2-minute entry window now. Type @Blanc in chat. We love Prism. If you want a chance to win, anybody can enter. All you gotta do is be in chat, because if I had more restrictions, that would be an illegal lottery. If you have like, did you know if you restrict your giveaways to start thinking of the Gen 4 Pokemon you would want drawn if you win. Also, because if you tell me in chat, I can go tell Prism in Discord right now, and it makes it very easy. So we got Lady Ace, we got Bram, we got Machame, we got Rion. Wait, did I miss anybody? Lady Ace, Bram, Machame. Oh, we got Bonnie. I'm missing Bonnie. Yeah, think about what are your guys' favorite Gen 4 Pokemon? I feel like I'm kind of a hater when it comes to Gen 4. Like, cause Gen 4's got all the ugly Generation 1 additions, like Lickilicky and Rhyperior and Magmortar and Electivire. I hate those guys. I don't like those guys at all. I do like Magnezone. I have some sort of a soft spot for Magnezone. Magnezone gets a pass. Magnezone's like borderline. Magnezone's okay. Who are the good generation? Weavile. I like Weavile. Weavile's good. Sorry, I'm looking up a list of new Pokemon. Who are the good ones?
I can't find pussy anywhere.
Thank you for the bits, Diomedes. That will not get you an entry into the or any extra entries into the giveaway. But thank you, Diomedes. It's good to see you. I hope you've been well. Dude, I don't know why Bulbapedia is so hard for me to navigate. Luigi House, Budded Mansion. Luigi House, Budded Mansion. Luigi House, Budded Mansion. Luigi House. Sorry. Where are the new Pokemon at? I can't find them. Luigi House. All right. Time's up. We're pulling the timer now. Pulling the wheel now. The winner is Bonnie. Sup, Bonnie? Congratulations. You won the art raffle. So you get to pick any Pokemon you want from Gen 4. Just let me just stop the no giveaway for me. All right, if you say so. Bonnie, what any Pokemon that you want, and I'll pass it along to Star Prism. And anything. Thank you for the bits.
My taxes.
I don't know why that one's broken. It covers up the video, but thank you so much, Diamond, for all the bits. I appreciate you. Let me know what Pokemon you want. I'll talk to Prism. Prism will draw it. Prism's so good at art. Remember Gen 4 Viv? You're good. No, you're good. It could be your favorite. It could be the one that you want Prism to draw for you. It can be whatever you want. There are no rules other than you get to pick what you want. But all right, we're gonna raid out. I think I already have a raid target. If you guys don't know Arin, Arin's streaming kind of early. They're usually a later streamer than this, so I think they're very cool. I want to raid them while I can. Let's go ahead and give Arin a raid. Very, very cool streamer. I like them a lot. They're going to be playing They're doing crafting, mining and crafting. Oh, and they're doing it with, you guys know Sleepy and Marie. They're hanging out with Sleepy and Marie. So lots of friends over there. It's going to be a good time. Let's go hang out with Arin. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys aren't yet in the Discord hanging out, that's the best place to be when I'm not live. If you want to continue hanging out with the community, we have movie nights every Sunday. This Sunday, if you guys don't like the minions, if you guys think you're too good for the minions, you're not too good for the minions, join us on Sunday and I will convert you. We're watching the new one, Minions and Monsters, which is an incredible movie. I've seen it twice already. It's very good. You guys turned me into a Minions lover, and I appreciate that. You guys changed my life. The raid message is going to be, we're going to use Blanc Shimmy, Luigi House, Butt Mansion. That's the raid message. If you have my emotes, you can use that. If you don't, you can use this one, Luigi House, Butt Mansion, with the green hearts. There you go. So yeah, join the Discord, drop a follow on the Twitch if you're not already following. The follow alerts are broken today for whatever reason. But I see you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And also the socials if you want to follow me elsewhere, you can do that. So hang out with Aaron. I will see you guys again on Wednesday for more Tomodachi Life and also over on Prism's channel for Big Walk. But have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out and for all the support and all the bits and all the subs and everything. Can't wait for next week.